Hello, world. This is Chris Aballo's podcast experiment, and I am Chris Aballo. Welcome to the show. Thank you for subscribing to the show wherever you get your podcasts, and thank you for following the show on Instagram and TikTok at Cape Pod, and subscribe on YouTube as well, where you can find full video episodes of the show, and of course, clips every week, along with the socials. And joining me for a very special, this week on a very special Cape, joining me at the table to start things off, please welcome back U-Goboy.
Yahtzee. I'm here for the chest hair. I'm just here for the chest hair.
Wait, for mine or for theirs?
All of it.
For all of it?
Give me all of the chest hair.
Okay, that's fine. It's still June. Happy Pride, everybody.
Yahtzee.
And joining us here, handling the board, the heart of Bravery Studios, ladies and gentlemen, Marvin Perdomo.
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
And
Bravery up.
Bravery up.
Bravery up.
It's like Pavlov's dog. It's like we hear bravery. It's like bravery up. The greater good. So we are here doing something a little crazy to wrap up this first half of Cape in 2023. Now, having said that, since this is Cape 230, as I said at the beginning of the run back in April, the show is going to be taking a bit of a hiatus. We did 10 episodes during this run. We'll be coming back in the fall and doing 10 more. So this is the last episode for a little while. Having said that, there will still be video clips going up on a weekly basis because there's an archive of 230 shows to pull from, and about 150 of those are video episodes. So you're still going to get video clips on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all that good stuff. But in the audio feed, with having so many episodes in the archive, it's worthwhile to revisit some of the clips from down the years. So Mondays, you will be getting clips in the podcast feed for Cape Rewind. I will introduce a clip to you from the archive, something you may have missed, something from the recent past or possibly distant past that you can hear because, again, 230 episodes, you're probably not going to go back and listen to all of them, but there are so many great moments that you should hear. So those will be going up every Monday while the show is on break to give you something to enjoy during the hiatus. But now, to get down to the business of Cape 230. It's not called the Wax Special for no reason. Joining us, let me introduce my part-time co-host and Cape correspondent of many colors, many jobs, many titles. Please welcome back Mindminx.
Hello there.
Sally, welcome back.
Hey, girl.
Hey,
girl.
Hey.
Sassing it up.
I'm just here.
Bravery
I'm
Studios.
just here.
That's fine. That's what you're here for. Listen, I didn't ask you to be here just for a pretty face, all right? You're more than I can be as far as I'm concerned.
Yahtzee.
And making her Cape debut, the Wax Guru Ash Lazu.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello,
girl.
Ash. You'll be...
Hey.
All right.
Sorry.
It's all right. No, listen, you're 2 for 2. There's no more women.
There's no more.
All right?
Well, there's one more in the crowd.
You got him out of the way. Yeah,
I'll
but
say
she's
hi
not
to her
participating.
after.
Yeah, just give her a wave right now. Just be like, hey, thanks for being here. So Ash is the Wax Guru, is a professional waxer. Well, you could tell us about the business. So you've been at this now for 14 years. You
15.
are professional please pronounce.
Esthetician.
That's it. I was getting there.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
It is, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I'm not that. I'm a very verbal person, but I know I was going to get that wrong. So, there you go. You're certified in it. So you're the
Yes.
right person to ask about that. So you started, it was pretty much in hair was where you started, right? It
Yes,
was the first
I'm
thing
a
you did. You started cosmetology. Okay. So what is so when it comes to being an esthetician, that covers the body specifically?
Skincare. Yeah, it's
Is it
everything within skincare.
Oh, okay. So it's everything.
Everything.
Gotcha.
Facials.
Facial,
waxing.
Gooches, everything.
Gucci gang,
No
right?
thing. Gucci gang
Gucci gang.
represent. That's right.
That's going on a shirt.
Yeah. Well, that's going in. Yeah. That's forthcoming merch. Everything is. We got so many ideas. But so you've been doing the waxing thing specifically for 14 years, though.
15.
At this point. 15.
I've been married for 14.
Okay. Well, I know it's something. I knew there was something in
There's
there.
something with the 14
Yeah,
to
exactly.
15,
So 15
yeah.
years you've been doing this, and I immediately jumped on it when you said you were a waxer, and I'm a wax men, I wax women, I did everything, and I immediately ran in the room once we were done doing a podcast here, Bravery, and was just like, "Are you willing to do this on camera?" And you thankfully said yes, and that's why we're here today to torture some people who were silly enough to agree to do this. Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun because there genuinely are people. See, I invited people who wanted to be waxed, and some who had to be bribed, but regardless, they're here. So some of them are leaving here with merchandise, but and possibly a Cash App deposit. But we are here to put your skills to work. So first of all, where can people follow you on the socials if they're interested in getting waxed? If they like the work you're doing today,
You can find me at thewaxguru.co on Instagram.
Excellent.
And to book an appointment, it's www.thewaxguru.co. So it's the same.
So yeah, well, that's
Same
what they
thing,
want to know.
right?
Because
Same.
again, you're going to be proving your skills here. Not that you need my endorsement. You have a legitimate business, and I just have this silly show that people watch for free. So that's fine. You just being able to put out there like, this is where you can book an appointment. If you're in the North Jersey area, and if you're
New
down
Jersey.
for
Yes.
what?
Belleville, New Jersey.
Belleville.
Belleville.
Okay. Well, if you want to travel to Belleville,
It's right there.
then
And you're a
go.
podcaster
It's
too,
worth it.
right?
You are.
You're a podcaster
Yes.
as well?
First class, second place, baby.
Yeah. So
Code 45.
I'm
Wait,
a
what?
co-host of First Class, Second Place, and I am in the works of Exposed with Ash. That's coming soon. It's
Nice.
it's under construction.
Like literal.
It's under
it literally is. Which we'll leave it at that because everyone's going to want to know what Exposed with Ash is, and you're going to have to find out. Follow.
Right.
Follow Ash Lazu on Instagram for more about that. Actually, Exposed with Ash has an account. You can follow Exposed with Ash,
exactly.
which of course begins with an X to make it sound cool. Exposed with Ash. And the link is in the description down below, of course. I'll take you right to everybody's socials naturally because that's how we do here. Everyone's good enough to show up. They're good enough to get a plug.
Yes.
That's right. It's very easy to get on the show. I'm sorry to say. No, it does not take much at all.
Damn.
Chris, I like your stuff. Awesome. When are you free? Like that's kind of how it works.
That's how I got here.
Pretty much. And Marva's like, I got a studio. I'm like, do you accept money? Yes, I do. Like, bring your stupid show here.
That's all it took.
That's all it took. So we're here to torture a couple of people. I mean, it's not going to be that bad. And the reason I even thought this was a good idea is because I've been waxed, as I talked about on that episode of Afternoon FM, which I will put the link to that in the description as well. It's audio only podcast we all did celebrating Marv's birthday. Is kind of during Marv's birthday party. It's a spontaneously recorded podcast that I was engineering. So this guy actually put me to work. He was silly enough to be like, would you mind handling this
My
for
birthday,
everybody?
yeah.
It's your birthday. But at the same time, you knew like, listen, you come in, you know what you're doing. Would you mind doing this and just let them talk? And that's how this whole waxing thing came up because I've gotten my body waxed many times. I do get my eyebrows waxed every couple of weeks because I'm my father's son, and it's just a matter of time before my eyebrows turn a combination of cat whiskers and barbed wire. So I've been maintaining that since my 20s because I know one day things are going to take a turn. The biology is going to kick in, and it's going to be a point of no return.
Ears are going to start getting hair.
Yeah.
Nose is going to come and curl. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Nose hair and ears don't stop growing.
Yeah.
No,
it doesn't
I know.
stop.
Yeah.
When you look at it get pulled out, you see the actual follicle, and sometimes it bleeds. But
Oh, wow. What was your first, sorry to interrupt, but what was your first experience when you got waxed? Like, how was it?
yeah.
It was surprising because I had, it's not too bad. It's not like I have a unibrow, but I always noticed that I had the kind of strays, the collection of strays, a gathering here in the bridge of my nose. So I said, yeah, I think I want to do something about that. And it was, shock of shocks. It was the first time I was living in LA and I went to this place and I was like, well, I mean, out there, it's like, you don't like something about yourself? There's a person for that. And out there, they're like Starbucks. You can get anything worked on any corner and, the entire county. So I booked an appointment and it was like, this is 2006. It was still like $27 to get your fucking eyebrows waxed. And I was like, well, let me see how it goes.
How much is it now?
Oh, it's less than that. It's like,
yeah.
I mean, I have a pass at the place where I go, so I pay a flat thing kind of for the year, and I just go once a month. But it's definitely not as much as that. But everything's more in LA. A haircut starts at like $35, and again, that's 2006 money. God knows what it is now.
Oh my God,
it's a good thing.
It's more now.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I've been gone for 5 years, but I'm sure it's inflation. It's affected every industry, so I'm sure it's out of control. But that was kind of where I started. I was like, oh, actually, that just looks cleaner. That looks nicer because she took care of, like, again, the strays kind of on the top and underneath. And I was like, huh, okay, not too bad.
Self-esteem.
It was, yeah. And I'm like, well, why not? So I wasn't as consistent about it as I have been in the last few years. And of course, like everybody during quarantine, everything kind
Was
of
that
like.
the first thing you got waxed was your eyebrows?
Yes.
Okay.
And then the body stuff came later.
Okay.
Which is fine because
It's a gateway drug.
Yeah.
it's like tattoos where I'm like, I need to fix
a
more of what's
gateway
going on.
drug.
So from waxing to Botox to breast implants, we just
I mean, haven't gotten to the
Liposuction.
Botox yet.
Okay.
Everything's holding up, but the men in my family do age like milk. So I'm sure there's a point where I'm just going to be like,
no, they just opened one up in where my doctor, like
Yes.
on the first floor, they opened up Botox and whatnot. So I went in a couple days ago just because I had a sinus infection. The line was out the door of girls
oh, dude,
to get in.
Botox is amazing.
Yeah,
yeah. Have you gotten it? Yeah,
it's
My
it's in
forehead.
Union.
in your forehead. How recently? Are we looking at it?
February.
Oh, okay. So it's still in there, right? Because you do. It's like you do need to go in to
6 months.
maintain. Is
Yeah.
it 6 months?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And now what is that experience like?
The pricks hurt.
Sorry.
Hurts. No pun intended. But it is so worth it. Like, I hate having those wrinkles. Like, I am not gonna age gracefully. I'm gonna fight it tooth and nail.
I agree.
Every step of the way. So I love it.
Cool.
I want to get fillers next because I'm losing weight and I'm getting hollows under my eyes that are starting to bother me.
I see. He goes Italian genes too, so he's got dark circles like I do, where it's like we got to do something about that. I mean, you wear makeup, I don't often, but it's still an idea of like, well, you can fix it. But now it's so common, like legitimately, there are places all around, and I see billboards like crazy, which is like, is this Jersey? No, this is just 2023.
James
doesn't
Caan,
matter where.
James Caan was the first actor I think publicly, I think that I knew of that said he had gotten Botox.
Really?
Like noticeable, yeah.
Huh. I mean, it's common now, but it's also, I guess it's like everything else. When there's so much of it, it's cheap and everybody's able to get one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's easy to go in and just have actually, can you do it as an esthetician? Like, is Botox under the banner of Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I think so. I think
Okay.
who had a guest that spoke about that kind of thing? Don't mind me. Every time someone says something, I'm like, I had a podcast about that.
That's okay. Listen, I should be on a poster for ADHD, so it doesn't bother me at all. You're like, I have a thought. Really? Please share it. So we have a couple of gentlemen here who are willing to get waxed for the first time. And because I've gone through it, I said, you know what? This will be fun and interesting. And they're also all first timers, which is going to be fun to see how this goes.
So they're wax virgins.
They're virgins. That's right. A lot of cherries getting popped, a lot of follicles getting popped as well. Possibly some blackheads. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I can't speak. I can't speak to anybody's hygiene. I can speak to their personalities.
Are these all childhood friends? Like, I know Jason, of course, is part of the family here, but you guys you came up with, are they?
Well, Jack and I met. We worked together in 2005, and I was oblivious to it until fast forward to about 2008. We worked together again at the same place.
Like, I know that
just
guy.
like, I was like, well, no, I didn't realize it was the same person because my head. That was right before I moved to Cal. No, I'm not even kidding. I was so
That's what makes it even better.
I was mentally checked out like 6 months before I left that job because at that point I was ready to go to school and move to California and everything.
We know each other. We've met before.
I was like, Jack, it's you. You cut your hair. Got it.
Groundhog Day.
That's right.
He
did. No, he did. He had longer hair at
What's
the
the
time.
guy from Groundhog's Day that's always talking to Bill Murray? Like, it's me.
Ned Ryerson.
Yeah,
Neil knows Ned the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Jack. Not really. And KP and I met on Grindr. So, and he's actually the first one.
You meet the best people there.
Really? Wait, hang on a second. Tell us more.
Well, that's how we met.
Save it for the guys.
got all quiet.
Save it for the Patreon. The Patreon.
can't get quiet
This is what the
now.
Patreon's
You
here.
can't
Link in the
get quiet
description.
now.
Link in the
Check
bio.
out the Cape OnlyFans.
Yes.
Marv and I talk
Subscription only.
naked.
My mother's going to watch this and be like, they met skateboarding?
That's an excellent joke.
Yes, my mom does not even sound like that at all.
Do you have an insensitive
mom.
impression of your mom? I'd love to hear it.
I was just watching The Sopranos. So
okay.
No, my mom speaks fluent, perfect English. So she's
I wasn't. That's not where I was going with it.
No, that's where I was going.
Okay. I'm like,
Just so that, like,
I wasn't saying she doesn't
just so it's
understand.
clear if she watches and be like, I don't sound like that. She doesn't sound like that either. What I just did.
I don't sound like that.
My mom doesn't know what Grindr is either. She's Nigerian though, so she doesn't know what most apps are. So
The odds she's going to watch this. Are you going to? Does she understand body waxing? Is that a thing in the Nigerian culture?
she understands
Good
it as
question.
something for women. And
Oh boy, she's going to have a hell of a time with this show.
Listen, when I got my ear pierced, she thought I was coming out. Like that's how backwards Western African culture is.
Oh, dude.
It's like, you got your ears pierced? Hey, so you are gay?
Love
I was
the
like,
accent.
yeah, mom.
Love the
Like,
accent.
Dude,
all
I need
all
that. That's coming up too. That's something else. I need you and Osei to talk about.
Oh my God.
As
Growing
children
up-
of immigrants. Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Children
that's
of
that's a whole
I need to
segment.
hear about that. But having said that, we
Yeah.
don't need to leave the continent to talk about people getting all
Weird.
turned
about
inside
waxing.
out about ear piercing because
Yeah,
my Uncle Richard, bless him, lost his mind when I had my ear pierced when I was 16. This is
difficult.
1998.
Oh yeah, right.
You know, your grandfather would be spinning in his grave if he could see you do. I was like, the man
I
fought
can
in
hear
World
the
War
accent.
I. He's going to be upset that I put some holes in my ear. Like, that's going to do it.
Because I'm guessing Italian culture as well. Like it's very gender specific with
Yes,
their
and
belief on things.
generational as well.
I was just about to say that.
there's
Yeah, I was
no
just
doubt.
about
I
to
mean,
say
I'm sure your parents are younger than my my uncles and my parents as well. But there definitely was an element of like, why would you do that to yourself? I don't remember what it came up in relation to, but my father made a comment when I was visiting them about 3 weeks ago and saying like, that's crazy that some guys, they shave their body hair. He was talking about shaving it. Like he wasn't talking about waxing or anything like that. He's like, that's crazy to me. Now, granted, my father's 81. So I get that it's not something. He grew up like, I need shoes. So, I mean, the thought about body hair was not something, this is Newark in the early 1940s. Yeah. So he wasn't as concerned about like grooming. Manscaping was not a thing.
Totally. If I were to tell my parents that I'm getting waxed, they'd go nuclear. They'd be like, "What? So are we back to that? We're back to that. You're getting something SPS too?" And I'm like, "No."
Do they understand the concept of the slippery slope?
Oh God, I don't even want to go down that path.
I got you.
I know it. That belongs on a T-shirt.
I don't want to go down that happy trail.
Oh God. But
anyway.
no, different culture, different generation.
Got it. Well, and I understand that. That's very much a thing. It's as we've talked about, where it's like this is a newer thing and an expectation for guys. I mean, it is something the women appreciate. Am I right, ladies? I mean, obviously one of them does it for a living, but where do you land on that? Mindminx?
I appreciate it for myself. I don't necessarily, unless you have a bush across your entire, like if you're a teddy bear, then
So you don't want a guy to be a Ken doll?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
That crosses the line a little bit.
See, and that's honestly, that's why, and I said this on that episode of Afternoon FM, like I've never gotten the crotch wax as much as I maintain.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing I haven't gotten waxed. And I'm like, that's just weird. Like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to look like an 11-year-old.
I appreciate that you take care of your eyebrows because I think that's important.
Totally. And that's why I was like, well, it's something on the face that it's an easy, I mean, I'm in and out in 10 minutes when I go once a month. And it's usually because I'm carrying on like this. I talk a lot. So that's most of the appointment is me talking about like whatever I'm on a soapbox about.
Male grooming is a lot more accepted and more, again, we were talking it off camera beforehand. Manscaped, that's why they're making a killing because like
what a niche, right? What a great niche.
Perfectly timed. And again, like the sensitivity down there, like, and plus you care about your partner too. Like you want, you know what I mean? Like
in the same way women make the time to groom.
Exactly. Men should do the same. Men should do the same. So
that's fair.
And this is not an advertisement for Manscaped whatsoever because they're not paying Chris anything.
That's right.
But
I mean, yes, we are advertising Bravery Studios.
Yes, Bravery Studios. Yes.
And the waxguru.co.
Absolutely.
That's the most important part.
And
your favorite Mindminx guru.
Of course. I mean, we would love a sponsorship from Liquid Death or Manscaped. Not Blue Chew because we don't need that around here. But otherwise, we would love anything from those two. Send us some free stuff. We'll use it. I mean, we may even use it on camera if we're dumb enough to do this. Anyway, let's not wait any longer. Let's bring out the first, I don't know if the word is contestant.
Contestant on the Price is Right.
Say contestant, yeah.
Victim.
KP Burke, come on down.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun.
You were the first contestant. To say the least.
The plot thickens.
I love the Ric Flair robe. I do.
Yeah.
I do too. I saw there was a kimono style robe, and I was like, well, if anybody deserves that, it's my boy KP.
Nice.
So
it's navy color too, because I'm a veteran, and this is how Chris treats veterans.
that's right.
Dom DeMarco.
I don't know if you want that out there.
No, I do, because Chris loves a joke. So did he buy a Navy robe because KP is a Navy veteran? Yes, he fucking did.
Oh, well, thank you for your
Because
service.
I love a joke, and I'm an idiot. It's got to go hand in hand.
What are you getting waxed today?
We're gonna go lower back. Yeah, right above the juicy parts. You know what I mean? Right where I would put a tramp stamp. You know
I was just going to ask about the tramp stamp. What is on it? Is it
Well, this is why he's getting waxed.
Awesome.
Yeah, he needs the landscape clear for that.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
it's gonna
my tramp stamp is going to say Chris Aballo podcast experiment.
that would be fucking
with
awesome.
with the lightning?
Actually.
With the lightning.
I thought you wearing the crop top with the show logo on it during your stand-up shows was going to be worthwhile enough, but the tattoo is really going to drive it home.
Love it.
People are going to be like, I need to find out what this show is.
Right.
If that doesn't sell it, nothing would.
Should we get them laid out?
Yes, let's. If you wouldn't mind laying down for us and disrobing, showing off.
I like the way Sally said that too.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that too. That's
I'm
a very
sorry.
nice
Do you
voice.
want to coax him onto the table? We'll shut up. Go ahead. Let's let a woman do it.
Let's see what you got, Mr. Veteran.
I wish Christian was here. Yo, Christian.
That'd be great.
Where's my camera? I want to meet
Christian,
you, dude.
he should have been
I
here.
can't wait to meet you, man.
He should have been, but he pussed out on us.
I got that.
The key is to go first, and that way you don't have time to think about it. You know what I mean?
Of course, absolutely.
Well, we'll see about that.
By the end of this, everyone in the back room is gonna be gone.
Yeah, I was going to say, just keep a camera on there and see how many people we walk. It's like I'm doing stand-up. No one's going to be here at the end.
All right, so let's talk about these steps you're doing right now.
I put powder to kind of take any moisture, oil, anything that's on the skin. Got to dry it up so that the wax lays on.
Now, KP, is this something you considered doing before I asked you to do it? Like doing any body waxing at all?
No.
It's the way he said the
It
no
never crossed
for
his
me.
mind
Like,
at all.
really
no,
Well,
no.
We see a little bit of crack, just by the way.
I'm sorry, I have to flip the underwear.
I'm Irish.
Don't
We
apologize to
have
me. I'm here for
asses.
it. It's him. You're going to have to be like, I'm sorry.
Crack kills.
I mean, listen, we are white men, so we know there's nothing there anyway.
Chris,
Like,
can you literally see my
that's-
girlfriend reactive's her Tinder account right now as this is happening?
Yeah, would one of the
She
peanut
is on her
gallery might,
phone.
yeah,
And she is in the audience at the moment.
yeah. She's holding on to KP's belt.
She's
The only
a
thing that's going to hold those
wonderful
pants up.
She is. We left her kid's christening to come here. I told him.
KP Burke, stand-up comedian, by the way.
Stand-up
If you didn't know, I
comedian.
mean, we're all smart asses on the show.
If I could, Chris.
Absolutely.
June 16th, Tiff's at the Dojo of Comedy, 9 p.m. showtime, Morris Plains. Get there.
It was a great show. Sorry you missed it because this goes out June 26th.
Oh.
So if you have any July gigs you want to plug? I'm sorry.
That's why I'm here.
Sorry. Well, listen, we're brutal on this show. I'm telling you. This is why I'm very simpatico. Can I say simpatico, Marv?
Sure.
I'm just asking.
After
This is
you
why
said
we're
it.
very
After
simpatico
you said it, yeah.
with the bravery community.
I do not
because
speak for the Hispanic community at all, so if they have an issue with it.
I need somebody to co again, this is going to be, admissible in court. I need somebody to co-sign on me using a word like simpatico.
Ash
because-
is, she's just,
Ash is.
yeah, but Ash is
There you go.
prepping. I didn't want to interrupt her flow because she's busy like getting hot wax ready for KP's rear end.
We're ready.
Oh, we are so ready. I cannot wait.
Wax first, so the hot wax, that should burn a little, yeah?
There's different temperatures.
Is this going to be like a Ricky Martin video, or?
I mean, only if we're lucky.
No, the wax stays the same temperature the entire
loving
time.
this.
It is warm, fellas. All right, cool.
It's hot though, so it's not.
Yep, and I'm
Okay.
hard. All right. We knew it was going to happen.
He means the wax.
This is why I have the taser.
yes, she does
our
have a
favorite
taser.
She actually does
wax
have a
guru
taser.
has a taser.
KP, would you like to be tased? It's
What
free. It's also free.
tag? What's the caption and the tag on this Pornhub video?
Juneteenth.
Wow.
The,
Big
the,
body.
the clap back.
Yeah. Juneteenth retribution.
That's right.
That's what this is. 1 week after Juneteenth.
I'm going to stretch the skin. Take a deep breath. Blow it out.
Ooh. Oh, take it like a champ.
Let's get
Sounded entirely too easy.
Yes.
Yeah, where's the
think she's
40-year-old
gonna
version
have-
of stuff?
To be fair, Aballo did wear a dog shock collar on my show recently, so I should pay a little for this.
Again, the
Yes.
ball gag, that is for the Patreon. So
Correct. No, that's the post show. No, we got to post a
Looks
wax
great,
celebration
though.
going on.
Care.
Okay, so she took some hotter wax.
I'll take my time taking this.
Oh yeah, I see the smoke off it already.
Is it again?
Oh my God.
Only for me. He would only do this for me.
There we go.
Now we're in business, folks.
I'll get. You want some
His
John
face
Madden?
is
for
getting
that one?
redder.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay,
you want to give us the? I'll do a slow
play-by-play?
instant replay. Everybody.
Okay, well, this is the John Madden impersonation here. Let's see. You got the wax. It kind of looks like he killed Majin Buu from like Dragon Ball Z. In a way, she puts the and then she whips like boom. She takes it off, and then he's good. He's good.
Right
He's
before
good.
you pull this one, can you sell just real quick, look into the camera and say Kali Ma?
Just say.
Kali.
Don't worry about it. No, please
that's
look at
your
the camera. Say Kali Ma.
You betrayed Shiva.
How many more strips we got? How many you figure, Ash, are left? No, I'm just asking. How many strips do you think this is going to take? You've ripped 2 or 3 already.
This is number 3.
This is
I love that reaction. I love that.
that's more like it.
That was good.
That was a Peter
was good.
Griffin. That was a
good.
Peter Griffin.
Now we're talking, folks.
That was
That's right.
good.
Now is this what you expected?
Oh,
KP?
he's turning red.
Better, worse.
I'm going to get progressively
Oh, wow.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly just a giant head thing. It's really
Yeah.
half the battle here. We'll try. See,
It looks amazing.
Does it really?
my lower back looks amazing.
What?
Well, now it does. Is what she's
finally,
saying.
right?
It's like you were a fucking mess when you
The
laid
parts
down.
that don't have hair.
Indeed.
That's a ringing endorsement for the Wax
There
Guru.
it is, folks. That one actually got me. Yeah. Fucking hell. You ladies do this to your taints?
Thank you for calling it a
Go
taint.
ahead.
Welcome.
I do this on myself.
Jesus. She's hardcore.
Yeah, Ash does this on herself.
And she's so
everybody.
professional too. Like
Exactly.
Way
her whole body language and movements and everything.
I'm waiting for her to say
smooth,
she did
like-
her own piercings too.
No, my husband did. You can find him at Tattoos by Jacob.
Yeah, we got there you go.
85 on
Tattoos
There
by
you go.
Jacob.
There you go.
We'll put a link to that
More
down
plugs.
below as well.
You
We got
got
2 kids. We got a lot of college to save up for everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. So, there you go. Continue.
I mean, you could do it if you want. Go ahead. You are a rapper, like legitimately a rapper.
There we go.
Give us a heads up before you rip.
Torturing people. I just want to be nice.
You are. No, you're very
Can you give us
professional,
a
too.
Can you give us a play? Like, what are you feeling with each rip?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'll tell you what, that's interesting. It feels nice. It's almost massage adjacent until it's not. now we got some crack action going.
Yes, we are in the crack.
are in the
okay.
We are in the crack.
Okay, this crack action
Okay.
is brought to you by.
Is it like?
We are literally in the
Brought to you by.
crack.
Is it like hot
Brought to you by
ones?
Cape.
You know how they
It's-
can't
it's-
answer the question.
Before you rip, let us know so we can be quiet because we want to hear the rips, Ash. So before
Yes.
you pull, please let us know.
All right.
Because we need
Everybody,
to.
all
Hold
right,
the
We need the
mic
reaction.
close to the rip.
Yes,
Yeah,
we need the mic to
this
pick up the
please
crackage.
do. Let us.
No one's ever gonna use that mic again now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the whole butthole. It's fine.
That's close enough though.
Just don't clench.
No
Yeah.
clenching.
You're breathing heavy.
You know what?
Did you just say shut up and take it?
Yeah, she did. She said, "Shut up and take it like a good boy," and it's all right.
Nah, he's a champ. He's a champ.
She got wax or is that a roll of duct tape? I can't.
It's actual duct tape.
Oh my god.
Just so you know.
Legit
my
duct tape.
God.
This was all a big ruse.
Oh my god. I've never been so happy to be Irish before.
The Albanians right now.
That's right,
Yeah.
man. Chris with his Turkish chest over there.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is the other reason why I didn't do it. I've got Nigerian hair, so and Lil Wayne rapped about it. It is very tough and very
Tougher
coarse.
than Nigerian
she was
hair,
telling me that she
yeah.
has a special wax just for
for
thicker,
Nigerians?
more coarse hair. Yeah, just for Nigerians. She told me the Juneteenth blend.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is why I'm not doing it. And my girlfriend's just like, you should totally do it.
Is that why they looked at me weird at Starbucks when I asked for the Juneteenth blend?
Yes.
Because they were like, sir, this is a wrong
Like,
establishment.
what's-
Is there any
like, are you
bleeding
here for
from
the
follicles?
special or
Yeah.
the not so special?
Yeah, we're winning.
So you're good. You're
No,
good.
no bleeding.
You
no,
never
no
thought that
issues.
having thin hair would be a good thing, but here we are.
Right.
Well, I mean, on the body, definitely a plus.
That's right.
Definitely a plus.
Aballo's got a Hall of Fame head of hair on him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
do, well,
He
this
sure
it's,
does.
this is a whole. Trust me, this is a whole.
On the clips,
But
he's
damn,
just gonna have him.
I'm a
do
little
it.
upset he's only like doing those little laughs. I want to hear some
Well,
There's a lot of pain
There's
behind
two more
that.
guys
Want
ahead.
pain?
Hearing
Can we
pain.
up the
I
pain?
think
Can we
I-
up the pain ante? I
think-
mean, we have tequila. Do you need something before we continue?
Do you need to drop it on his
Slower.
back?
How much hair do I have there?
Yeah, like
Slow pour, slow pour.
For it.
he thought this was going to be
I'm a
easy.
Perfectionist. I didn't think it was going to be easy. I just sat there and I was like, he did wear the dog shock collar, so now I owe him one. You're a good guy.
Yeah, that's.
I want to hear this story.
Oh,
asked
I
him-
want to hear this story.
Well, the video.
for sure.
No, it's so KP is. Can we talk
Absolutely.
about it? Well,
There it
it's
is,
your show.
folks.
It's your thing. So please tell us about it because you'll be able to
aftercare.
find it soon.
Well, so I do a history podcast with my dad called American Loser, and we noticed that I am sweating a lot. It's glandular. No, we did a show called Buzzer Beater History, which I probably should have used Chris for more. I think see where I'm at.
And you will be in the future. That's for sure.
We put a dog shock collar on him and gave him tests for questions from high school history exams.
Yeah. So this is nothing.
He did very well, by the way.
I did do very well. Well, you gave me you gave me some softballs. So if we're being honest, like you didn't. You took
My
the harder
ass
questions.
crack
You're a
on
buff.
camera.
What the fuck is that?
wow,
is that one hair?
You broke the stick.
The stick broke on him.
The stick broke on him.
I'm KP Burke. Welcome to OnlyFans.
He broke the stick.
Oh my god.
Ash, does that happen regularly? Are sticks broken typically, or
Sometimes because I'm very heavy-handed.
Is that what it is?
Heavy-handed, yeah.
Okay. So it's
You want to put pressure when you lay the wax down. If you don't put pressure, the hair's not going to come up.
Now, how is the pain factor on like a 1 to 5 KP? Where do you think so far this is
5
landing?
being the worst.
Yes.
Yeah, way to ask during.
Well, I told her to let us know when she's going to peel because that way we.
Here's what I would say. I'd say
Yes.
she is an absolute professional because this is not. Let's see. Like I don't need to be. I'm not looking for OxyContin after this.
Nice.
Yet. I mean, we're only half done.
Correct. Although we are
See
in
how it goes.
Clifton.
We are.
Yeah.
We're in the neighborhood.
We're definitely not,
for some
but-
stuff. I mean, legally we are not.
We are not
as
in
far as,
Clifton.
as far as
Not even like realistically, we're not in
no,
Clifton
I'm saying the
at
ley
all.
lines do not
Oh, okay.
land in. We are not in Clifton.
Yeah, we're not in Clifton at all.
I would like to say too that I know that my girl loves me because she said just not the chest. That's mine. So
But she didn't use that tone, did she? It
no.
was like a more aggressive tone.
it was a little bit actually. No,
Yeah.
I think it's all respect. It's all respect. She's German too, Aballo.
Oh, so
you know
that's
what they say.
there's a lot behind that statement.
Oh, she's been filming the entire time.
I'm
Yeah, there's
sure
a
of it.
there's a lot going on.
I have to marry that girl now. I hope you guys know.
Yes.
It's her sickness, health, and ass waxing.
I hope that's not the first time she's hearing this.
No, she's the best.
Okay.
No,
She's like, "What? We're getting married? Like,
Yeah, right?
now?"
well, in some cultures,
Surprise!
That's right. Oh,
Nice.
you dig a little deeper next.
Wait, I have a question.
wait, what did you pull out, Ash? No, I'm kidding.
Some gold in those hills.
Maybe.
Oh, that last one got me. All right, that was pretty good.
What?
She's good at her job. by the way.
She's a professional.
Professional. Absolutely.
It would have been funny, but unhealthy and unsafe for like me to do it. Like I'm going to wax my friends.
Oh,
would have
God.
been silly. That's why I'm like, well, there is a pro. So what better time to try doing this?
Also
and just
true.
have a spectate. But it's actually not that. But like now that you're having it done, you're like, okay, this isn't so bad.
I was picturing way worse. I saw 40-year-old virgin, and I was like, "This is gonna be bad."
Well, hang on.
The wax that they use in 40-year-old virgin it's a soft wax. So the soft wax where you put the cloth strip, that peels up your skin.
yeah.
Oh, shit.
What I'm using
That
is a
sucks.
hard wax, so it adheres only to your hair. So your skin's not getting peeled up unless you go over the same spot over and over, and it depends on the type of wax you use. At my studio, I use 3 different waxes. So I
Now
have
we're
3
learning.
different wax pots. One is for really thick, coarse hair,
The Juneteenth.
and another one is for sensitive skin. So if somebody has an infection or if their skin is compromised, I use the sensitive wax.
What does
And then-
compromised skin mean? Like it's brittle or it's
Rosacea
like,
or something? Like if they have a skin
Like,
issue?
Yeah.
like
Like,
alopecia.
oh,
Like with
Alopecia
alopecia.
means you have no hair.
You had to bring up Jada. We can't. We know we can't do that anymore.
I'm glad you did before I did.
I know you were about to. I knew where it was going.
Like if they have psoriasis,
Oh, okay.
you know,
Right,
if they
like a
have stuff
skin
like that,
condition.
but they
It's
still need
a
to
condition,
wax,
yeah.
You know,
What were you saying about being Irish, KP?
My butthole has alopecia.
Keep my butthole's name.
I just want to. I want to pose the question. I want to pose the question: is that area of the back not as painful if you were to get a tattoo? Because I'm wondering if there's like a pain ratio tolerance.
Because it's a meatier area. I wouldn't think so. It's usually like the bone, like on the forearm, because there's not a lot. There's mostly bone, right? It's a lot more contact with the bone. We have a tattooed person.
Why? That's perhaps why it doesn't. So hopefully the next couple of people will have a
Right.
little bit more pain because we have a couple
I
different
think so.
areas.
Question. So did you guys know that this is a 2-for-1 here? We're promoting synergy today on the podcast. Now that my lower back has been done, now I can go get it tattooed up by her husband, actually.
Absolutely.
That's the move.
Absolutely.
One hand washes the other, one hand waxes my hand.
He's been waiting to use that. He came up with that last week.
Yes.
No, listen.
Yes.
There's a reason I asked him to do this after he put a
All right,
dog
there's people
collar on
walking
me.
in the hallway. It's not porn.
Yeah. Do you feel a sense of relief,
Sometimes
KP?
you're like,
I don't
oh,
think Carly wants to be on camera, but I would love to have her here and just like look into her eyes and tell her I love her.
at least
left
like
the
one.
room.
Oh wow.
She left the room.
With
Oh,
my
she's
car
gone.
keys.
She's not
she's
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
With
Like,
my
yeah.
car
The
keys.
3rd or 4th strip, she was like, you know what?
There's a very handsome gentleman who came here in a
As soon as
suit
you
and
said
tie.
marriage, she bounced.
Did you guys see a Kia Soul peeling out in the parking lot?
That's what that sound was.
That's what that sound was.
Oh my God.
We're
we are
done.
good. We are done
All right.
with
Wow.
KP.
Now-
If I can, at KP Burke Sucks on Instagram. Thank
Yes,
you.
please do. Link
I'm
is down
gonna follow
below,
him
but
now.
he's doing this for your entertainment. Is this something you would consider getting done now that you've had it done?
Yes, but only by Ashley because she seems to. If this is the painful experience that we were warned about, she's a pro.
So what do you rank it? 1 to nothing, 5 being the worst. Where would you put the pain? realistically
So
for
the
that?
pain, like emotionally,
Let's do emotionally first, physically second.
The physical pain is discomfort, but not. Let's see. You said 5 earlier. 5 being the worst.
5 being the worst.
Yes,
Yeah. So you
yeah.
put it at 2 or 3 for physical
She
pain?
went for. I will call it a 3.
Okay.
I'll call it a
That's
3.
not too bad. Midland amount of pain.
Absolutely, and we went first too. So now we have to up the ante on the other guys. That's all.
Oh yeah, we do.
Okay, do you feel any less of a man?
You know what? I actually feel pretty.
There we go. There we go.
And it looks pretty too.
There we
It
go.
looks
Now
pretty
we'll see the
too.
finished product.
KP Burke, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very yeah, if you wouldn't mind
Lovely,
turning your back
lovely,
to yeah.
Oh wow. No, that looks good. That
Someone's
looks good.
gonna tonight.
Well done. Hi-oh.
That's
Oh,
right.
wow.
That was fun. We get to do that 2 more times.
That's awesome.
Isn't it great that we're not getting waxed?
This is amazing. This is brought to you by Cape
Brought to you by Cape, everybody. That's right. And the waxguru.co.
and the waxguru.com and the U-Goboy.com. U-Goboy
That's right.
podcast.
U-Go-Boy podcast.
Yes.
Also, check out the new single while we're throwing out some
yes,
plugs.
yes.
New video out, Whole Vibe, Willie Beeman, available on all platforms. Shout out to A1 Vision and Eddie Heartthrob and I Might Snap and Code Switch King.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And the video is badass. Like, looks great. The visually looks great. It's so cool.
Yes. I
gotta
And the
watch
song
it.
is great.
We'll watch it together
But
afterward.
but visually it's impressive.
Absolutely,
Like that's why
absolutely.
again we got a hell of a community here. We're gonna do some stuff. Man.
We're gonna
We
do
got
some
a
special
lot
things
that we're gonna be
here.
doing together.
For sure, for sure. And of course, Bravery Studios.
And of course, Bravery Studios.
Bravery up.
Bravery up.
Absolutely.
All right, are we
Who's-
ready to
who's our
progress
next-
on to the next victim?
Who's
our
next?
next
All right,
victim?
next up.
Jason Enrique.
Hey. Bravery Studios' own Marlon Brando.
Ooh. Wait, he's
Whoa,
got to
what's
say
happening to your
Colt
drawstring?
45.
Yeah, you.
Savage.
Something's yeah.
Yeah.
Savage.
Wait, is this a pull away outfit? That'd be amazing.
Oh wow. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
If he just fully magic mic'd, actually, that would have been an impressive I mean,
Yeah.
the video would have gotten
yeah, now I
flagged
gotta
on
hear the- I
YouTube.
could hear the
but
song in my head.
Jason is going to be getting his legs waxed for the first time by Ash Lazu. Yeah, get comfortable.
This is his,
'Cause this is as
co-host?
comfortable as you're going to get doing this.
And this is a bond that not many people can say between co-hosts, right? Who can say like my co-host waxed me?
That's deep.
You know what I mean?
That's deep.
You
That's
guys are
deep.
building something that like probably no other podcaster on planet Earth can say.
Yeah, you were Thunder Buddies before.
Yeah.
And now Wax Thunder Buddies. Yes,
First
that's
class
first class.
wax.
First class
love
wax.
it.
Yeah.
The waxguru.co.
First class wax.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's right.
Seriously. There's probably only 5 people on planet Earth who can say they got waxed by their co-host.
Yeah.
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 And at this point, they're all going to be in this room the way we're
Right?
going.
The way-
Yeah, let's go. Okay, so Jason's going to be getting his legs done for the first time ever. And now this is something, as you revealed when we did Afternoon FM together, that it's something you'd been considering for a little while, just because it's the only real body hair you have is on your legs.
Yeah, it's not something that I've been considering for a long time. I just felt like it would be great content because
As a host.
For
you're
the
like,
brand.
yes.
Shout out to Pat McAfee for the brand.
because from the waist up, I got nil. I got nothing. But from the lower half, I got plenty. So here we are.
You're not missing out on.
Is that right?
I'm telling you, bro.
So we doing the full leg or just from the
Yeah.
knee down?
Yeah.
How much of it are you
No,
following?
full. We got to go full blown, baby.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine. All right, cool. Is that-
She's putting like full elbow.
She is.
into
It's
that.
like
she's whipping that.
Ash added more wax to the pot to make
Awesome.
sure that there was enough.
Unfortunately, that's out of frame, but it looks like she's. If you ever watch the Amish churn butter, that's kind of what.
Yeah,
Ash
it
is
did look
doing
like that.
Yeah.
It's a whole process that's going
Is this
on.
going to be more painful than the first one? Oh,
the shins,
wow, the
because
shins.
there's not a lot of muscle. There's no fat in the way, right?
Yeah.
It's just rubbing against the bone.
Yeah, the shins will be a little bit more painful.
Okay.
And if you want to wax your toes,
I have nothing on my toes.
Okay.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, that was. That,
I mean, he's
listen,
not wearing shoes, is he?
we see.
that lower
We gotta
back,
see.
that was foreplay for Ash. This is where it gets serious.
Yeah. Nice.
Yes, he does. And the top of his foot.
Are you willing to?
He looks like
Okay.
Bilbo.
Well, he looks like Bilbo.
Not Bilbo Baggins.
Not Bilbo.
Apparently.
Hobbit feet? No.
Oh, no.
Jason doesn't have Hobbit feet. He's in position.
He is getting into position now.
Jason, it's for the brand, baby. It's for the brand.
I'll just say for the people listening to the show, this is going to be a hell of an experience, and watching it is going to be a whole different
I
experience.
admire that he he's gun ho. I was texting him
So
all week
again-
about it. I was like 4 days to wax.
You gave a countdown.
Yeah.
I did wonders for his anxiety.
And no, he
So,
was like nothing.
I
fazed
get
him.
my lower leg waxed, and I'm already feeling my own tension. It's not even me.
Really? You're getting tingly?
Yeah. This.
Yeah, I'm more
this
scared
is
for this
painful.
one. Yeah.
To me, it's painful.
I am more scared for this one than the last one.
Jason, what are you feeling right now?
Go 45, baby.
Hey.
Do you need a shot of Casamigos before we get started?
Ask me after this.
Okay, fair enough.
After.
All right. So she's putting on the.
Okay, keep the mic close.
That's
then.
why we do
Oh
it.
my God.
Keep
All
the
right.
mic close.
Now I'm legitimately nervous.
Okay, blood pressure's rising.
Not much has happened yet. Now, how many pulls do you anticipate per leg, Ash?
Oh,
What do you
this
think
is
it's
already
looking
more.
like? It's gonna take a while. Okay.
Okay, do we have a Snickers?
So is my so is my inner so this is where my inner Steve Carell is gonna come out.
Yeah,
That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
Are you sure you want to do the whole
So
leg?
We're in it already.
You don't need to do the whole leg.
with KP, his
Yes, he
face
does.
You gotta give the-
gradually turned
you gotta
red.
give the
Jason
internet what
like
they want.
instantly turned red.
Immediately.
I wish I could see where it's right.
You don't want to see. Well, you can watch
Yeah,
the replay.
no, you'll see afterwards.
You'll see
That's
the
a lot of
playback.
hair. That's a lot of hair.
A lot of hair that came off, or that's about to come off.
It's about to come off.
Is that right?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
We're by the shin area. The
please-
evil laugh.
Please give
That's
us a
the
heads up
side
before,
of the shin.
Evil laugh.
before you pull, Ash, because this is a bigger project. Please let us know so we can be quiet because we need to hear the
Yeah.
rip. So, okay.
Ooh.
Whoa, that was that was Velcro. Did you hear that one? That was serious.
Yeah, that one was tough.
Okay. All right.
She's getting pleasure out of it.
She's enjoying this so
There must
much.
have been like one day that Jason was like, "You got to do better."
Now, Ash, do you have a vendetta against Jason?
Yeah.
As his co-host, have you been looking forward to inflicting pain on him?
This is not on her. This is all self-inflicted.
Okay.
Got it.
Do not blame Ash.
What I will say is the skin looks beautiful underneath all that hair.
Does it really?
I'm simply doing this because I love Ash and I want her business to succeed. So my suffering is her pleasure.
Jason loves me as well, and that's why he's doing this on my little show because he's like anything for Aballo.
I'm second guessing that right now as we speak. Actually.
Well, too late. If you have like a quarter of a leg wax,
So
that's
you
just
just
going to
got
look
to
wrong.
think of how he can return the favor now.
Ooh.
You have a lot of leverage after this.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker.
Maybe.
Yeah. So holster that idea.
All right, wait.
Ooh.
This is more of what I was expecting. For the
This
first
is
one.
what I was thinking it would be.
Same. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch back. And
Oh
just be
my
like,
goodness.
to pull now.
Yeah.
I could see my mother and everybody just laughing in enjoyment right now.
Well, you're picturing them right now? Like,
No.
okay.
First, she's been. I already know in my head. She's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you're crazy, but I love you still."
Is there going to be a question about your sexuality after this, like Ugo's
Oh,
parents
no,
gave
no,
him?
no.
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Let me just make sure we got
Yeah.
Should I go? I'm gonna go on that side.
The Ric Flair woo for that one.
How you feeling?
This is very satisfying. Only because it sounds like Velcro.
It
So
does
that's
sound
why-
like Velcro.
Yeah. This is,
Sorry, Jason.
How is it that I'm getting hurt with my leg and I'm worried about my double chin right now?
That should be the least of your worries. I'll do a split screen if it'll make you feel better.
Oof. Oh no.
That's okay though.
You got nice knees.
Well, it was all worth
all
it.
the hair. It was
Can we,
in her-
can we get a drop of that?
Whatever you want, dude. Your knees. Yeah.
I don't talk like that.
The hell you don't.
We got it on tape.
Let me just tell the audience, one of my favorite things about Sally is the fact when you say something to her that she does not.
Man, I just
That
want
was a
full
good one.
goofy
That
on
was
that.
really
That was
good.
a good one.
he's gonna break out in a full Ric Flair at some point.
That was like, you know,
He's like, you're talking to the Rolex woo.
no, you know what that was? That's like, you know, when Goofy goes skiing and he goes off a cliff, he's like, yeah.
Welcome to
Like
first
that.
class, second place.
Wow.
This is a first class wax you're getting.
Wow.
That's what I say.
I got a first class waxer.
That's right.
Hey.
Ooh.
Wow, that was a long strip.
Yo,
that was
my
a
goodness.
long one.
That was some Macho Man. That was some Macho Man in that one.
Oh yeah.
So I gotta say, one
That
of my
was not pleasant.
one of my favorite things about Sally is that when you tell her something she doesn't realize, she gets very quiet and she'll repeat it to you. I'm just like, you know, you say not for nothing a lot. I do say not for nothing a lot. It honestly is one of my favorite things. You get very quiet
You got in trouble with the FCC.
and you lean in.
Get in trouble with the FCC.
Wait, you got in trouble with the FCC?
I did.
What? Wait, hang on. Tell us the
She did
story.
it. She did exactly what you just said.
I did. She does.
just
Gets
did
quiet.
it.
She did get in
She
trouble with
just
the
did
FCC. adorable.
What's the FCC? That's the
That's Federal Communications Commission.
Yes.
So you were on air,
Your
like on a
podcast?
broadcast. So what happened?
I was being interviewed on a public access network show, and I forgot that I can't curse, but they asked me how I got my name, and I can't give you the definition of my name without cursing.
I mean, you can. There's a lot of euphemisms for fuck.
I know, but that's like...
I say
But
jazz.
what's fun?
Yeah.
I say jazz.
Because I jazz your mind.
So, so you see me at one point... you see me cover my mouth.
I say what the jazz all the time.
What the... No. It's
Well, what the jazz is
Hope we're having
good.
as much fun as Ash is having.
Why does it hurt more on my calf than my shin?
Well, nerves. You feel your nerves in different places. Of
Is
your
that right?
body,
The nerve sensitivity?
Yes. Yes.
nerves
that has
sensitivity,
to
you
be
don't
it.
feel the nerve where the impact came in, or if that
It
makes
is
sense.
so much fun to watch this being done because this is what I get done to myself, and I can't see it from this when I'm getting it done. So it's fun to
Cathartic.
watch.
It's
Yes.
I go through this.
This is a lot of work.
Yeah.
Jason, would you be okay with me pulling one of the strips when she lays it down? Now that you're kind of used to what's going on, is
I
that
think
okay?
you should.
I mean, she will set it up.
That'd be the
I
trailer.
will
Like,
just do the
yeah.
pull. Are you okay with me doing that, Jason? Just doing a pull on one of the
No,
strips?
but I will let you do it.
He's not okay.
Yeah,
Not okay, but I'll.
No, this whole process sucks, actually.
Well,
so.
you should do the last one actually.
Yes, the final
last
pull.
strip.
I'm
the
fine with
final
that.
pull.
Yeah.
So, Jason, how is the pain on a scale of 1 to savage? Savage being the worst, 1 being,
From 1 to savage, I'd probably say this is a 6 or 7.
Okay.
He's gonna feel every texture, fiber in his jeans tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna
for
be like,
sure.
wow, Levi's are like
When
really
you have, when you have a newly,
and I gotta
freshly...
act on set tomorrow.
Oh, and he's
really?
acting tomorrow.
Ironically, I'm playing a werewolf.
Some werewolf
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
be.
Ooh, fuck me.
There you go.
Wait till she does the toes.
That's a drop.
There she
That's
goes.
a drop. That is a drop.
It's yours, dude.
There you go.
It's all yours. Are we? Oh, that'll be fun.
Wow.
Hold my hand, somebody.
No.
Hold my goddamn hand.
Nobody holds
Will you
my.
mind holding his hand, please?
The-
Give the gentleman
Nobody
some
holds
support.
my hand.
Jason, I love the fact that you're wearing a Randy Savage shirt
It's
and you're
so fitting,
making
right?
Randy Savage sounds with each pull. I've heard a ooh yeah. I've heard a ooh fuck me. I've heard a little bit of everything.
Cream of the crop coming soon. And I love how he matched his shirt with his briefs. I've never done that before.
Our audience has a view of down below that you guys do not have. Of
That's in 4K.
That's why he's smiling.
That's in 4K too, folks.
Yeah, it is. That's the highest resolution available right now.
Once again, this is brought to you by Cape.
That's right. Chris Ball's
Only on
podcast
Cape.
experiment brings
Only
you
on
this
Cape.
degree of torture. Entertainment is what I meant to
So
say.
I've
I said
only
entertainment.
ever done of anything close to this. Like we've done tattooing in the studio, like
Really?
on camera.
Well, you
live.
got a tattoo spot literally right next door.
Yeah, but we actually did it on a podcast before.
Really?
On a Mina
Oh,
Mendoza show.
We're doing
nice.
the inner leg. Hang on.
But
this is going to be interesting.
This is like the next tier. Oh wow, inner leg.
Oh wow. Yeah, this
this is
yeah.
going to be
this
something.
is very brave of him.
And it's in
Bravery
Bravery.
Bravery
Bravery
up.
up. We need a Bravery up for this.
We're going
Oh,
to the
wow.
inner thigh, which is going to be...
It's like a Star Trek. Like
Do you, Ash? Do you like?
rim.
Do you prep the guest when you typically
We have a
wax?
client,
That we have a client that I'm going to do the inner thigh now. Shit just got real.
No.
Just like
That's
no,
how-
no,
yeah, inner thigh, unremarkable.
No.
I don't need to do anything special.
no.
no.
Like,
They-
listen,
they
this is
know
why
why
you,
they're there.
this is why you
feel
came
like
here.
this is gonna-
all right?
This
is why
is
you came
definitely
here.
going to hurt. This is
Yeah.
100% going to hurt.
It kind of seems like it might.
I'm not even getting it done, and it's going to hurt.
Yeah. Wow. Oof. Oh wow. He's smacking the table. For people
It's
listening on
very-
audio platforms, he is smacking
That-
the table.
He is. That's that.
We haven't
boom
been
you
giving
hear.
love to the audio side of this.
Yeah, on the
We gotta
audio
really
end.
describe,
oh yeah, this is very
Yes,
compelling.
The inner thigh is a very sensitive area for men, and women. So
Yes.
so yeah. I
There's
know
a lot going on. We're looking at that
super
patch
proud of
of
me right
wax.
I'm super.
that just morphs into a Majin Buu strip.
Wow.
Like, I'm waiting for her to say it rubs
Or
the
not.
lotion or it gets the hose again.
This is very Buffalo Bill.
Ash, remember when we first started working together and somebody asked if we're family and you said not yet?
Now.
Yes, now it's
No.
official now.
I think
it's
so.
official now.
I believe so. I believe so.
Now. You're gonna tell their grandkids this in 50 years.
And they'll be able to watch it
Yeah.
on their.
Whoa. Became Super Mario over
Are you
here.
rethinking the whole upper leg?
Yes
He
and
turned
no.
into Little Richard right there.
Yeah, he did.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Wow.
And the closer we get to the upper thigh.
Yes,
And
the
this is,
higher the sensitivity, the more nerves.
This is just still the first leg.
It is,
Yes.
yeah. He's not even half done, and the closer we get to the naughties,
We're at the Wop Babaloo Bop and Wop Bamboo
Yes, yes,
of the
yes.
show.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
and the wax looks like
That's where they got
wax
all
looks
those
like
sounds.
taffy.
Yes.
Here it comes. Oh, fuck! You do have beautiful skin.
For the
Jason.
record, his thighs look amazing.
Yeah, they really do.
They do.
They really do. When I got up and I looked at it, I was like, wow.
I just want to say I'm glad we are ordering chicken wings after this because now I'm
Yes.
very much in the mood.
I feel like it's
He's in like a chicken wing right now.
Mostly, I'm feeling skin on.
I definitely need
it just seems appropriate. Wings after this.
Oh my god.
This is brought to you by First Class Second Place Podcast.
Yeah, that's right. This is a first class waxing, everybody.
Yes,
Yeah.
episodes available wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes,
as well
and
as
on
the-
YouTube.
As well as the U-Goboy podcast.
Reactions are real.
Yes.
How hot is the wax, Jason? Would you like hotter wax, Jason?
It's a little chunky, so
It's a little. Wait, we talk about his thigh or we talk about the wax?
That's
a little
what
bit
she
of both.
said.
A little bit of both.
Little bit
All
of
right.
both.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Is it all right?
That sounded like the intro to Oz. Ooh.
I feel like it's
Dun, 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 dun.
I hate all the sounds on Oz. I hate every
Yes.
sound they make on that show.
That is on purpose.
Nothing sounds pleasant.
You can tap out if you want.
We're doing the.
I'm so sorry. I'm just into my job.
It's fun.
What is happening?
Are
Right
we on
now?
the Are we on the calf? Are we?
So she is up there. Yeah, she is up there and stretching the skin and
Okay. Oh.
Too close to,
A little too close for comfort.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not sorry
it's
though.
okay to tap out.
Okay.
Ash has been
Someone
waiting
will
for this.
appreciate
This is what she's most
one day.
excited for. She's
Yeah.
like, fucking get Jason for everything he's ever done to me in first class, second place. Yeah.
Jason is part
All the
Colombian.
fights- all
He
the-
is not tapping out of this whatsoever.
All the
I
times.
keep telling him it's okay to tap out.
No,
No, it's not. Because he's going to go to the beach. He's going to look ridiculous. Okay.
Well,
Well, no, he could do
he
the
can wear
other bottom
pants.
half.
He can wear pants.
Your sweatpants on the
Wear
beach.
pants on the beach.
Yoga
Why not?
pants.
Why not?
I mean, why not?
He's from North Jersey. We
can
get
pull-
away
you
with
pull it
that.
off.
We can get
You pull
away
it
with that. We can
There's
get away
some
with
Guidos down there wearing yoga pants.
Yeah,
This is true.
They're there for the
it.
weekend.
They're wearing true
Here's the
religion
real
down
question.
there.
Oh my
So-
God, yes.
Now that I've gotten waxed,
Bedazzled and everything.
But that was a-
It's gonna go back in. It's gonna grow back in thinner.
I'm gonna go home and manscape with my manscape buzzer.
I have one too.
Well, you won't need it today.
Yeah. Yeah. You
You'll
leave that on
need
the
it for
charger.
a few weeks.
Yeah.
I more admire the 40-year version now because that must have been one take for all.
It had to be for a lot
Those
of
were
the.
initial, yeah. Those
Yeah, because it
were
was
initial reactions.
legitimately getting waxed. So yeah, they
I
had to do
admire
it.
Steve Carell, man.
Have you ever been waxed, Marv? We
I
talked
have
about this?
not. I don't plan on it.
Well, now you don't.
I'm not. No, I've never been against it, but I don't. I'm very happy with what God put on my skin. You know.
All right, fair enough.
If Manscaped didn't come out, I would have considered it.
Yeah?
But knowing that's available and it just works so great.
Wow. So what? What
I just went full Al Pacino right now.
He did.
wax?
You gotta fight for that inch.
Ash Lazu is giving my legs a wax. All right.
That was good.
Thank you.
Here come the pain.
Oh, the table goes higher. I didn't know if you wanted it higher than that.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
oh, whoa.
He went full John Travolta there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey, would you wash the hair?
Wax is hot. Oh my God. Our third victim is looking at this and he's questioning his entire decision
Yeah.
right
He
now.
is.
He's looking at
He
this.
is
100%
sweating
he is.
buckets back
100%
there.
Yeah.
He actually is. It's
That robe was powder blue. Now it's dark blue.
but look at how neat.
Holy
look at how
fuck! Look how beautiful my leg looks.
Oh my
Right?
goodness.
I do have a
Listen,
newfound confidence.
No,
Beauty is pain, or pain is beauty, or something.
Beauty
Yeah,
is
that's what
pain.
Meryl Streep said one time, right?
Well, that's the whole crux of Death Becomes Her, right?
I should be more comfortable being ugly.
Are you gonna add this to your Bumble?
We're just gonna have to
and
get
your,
wings
to
for
your Hinge
Oh,
profiles?
you should 100% add this to your dating profile.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can you do, now on
legs
Bumble? Can you
waxed.
do a video for your profile?
I know you can on Hinge. I think you can.
Is that
on,
right?
on Hinge
Are you on
Premium,
Hinge,
yeah.
Jason?
I am not. No.
Okay, we'll get on Hinge. Be like, hello, everybody. My name is Jason Enrique. My voice is smooth, and so are my legs.
Go 45.
That's right, Cole 45.
My
This
full
is brought to you
45.
by the First Class Second
That's
Place
right, host of
podcast.
First Class, Second Place podcast. My former co-host Ash Lazu, who's waxed my legs. Brought me a world of pain.
Oh man.
I figured she was gonna leave me anyway for exposed dash.
Not at all. Everybody needs a side project. Everybody has an outlet. Exactly.
Also, exposes my story. So I had such a dark childhood.
If this is not exposed, I don't know what.
Is that going to be the? Can that be the?
Exposed with Jason is coming soon.
Yeah. June 26th.
But it's about his body.
So Ash, when you sell merch, like one of the shirts should be like exposed with his legs making the X.
Oh my god.
Just saying.
Story.
Exactly.
Wow.
Savage.
$1 million idea. U-Go's on fire tonight,
He
man.
is,
I'm
man.
here. I'm
See,
here.
I'm telling you,
I'm
I
here.
stacked the deck for this
He's
show.
on fire tonight.
Come on, man. This.
That was good.
That's beautiful. That leg is so
That's-
beautiful. It could
that's
be
lovely.
it could be velvet.
That's
That's
a beautiful leg. Yeah. I've never seen that
It looks
before.
nice.
looks
do, you,
like-
do you have hairy legs, Marv?
I do.
When you look at that, do you?
I'm
Is it a
considering,
consideration?
yeah,
Okay, because
yeah.
I mean, this has been pretty popular, at least in the room.
Yeah.
We may have to do another one because
They look like it looks like the leg lamp from Christmas Story. It's just no one heard you.
We can't- it's hard to hear you.
You're not mic'd up, so you can
Yeah,
hear.
it's hard to
exactly.
hear you.
Yeah, you're just saying we're hearing the screams though. Please keep the screams
we're hearing
coming.
we're hearing the grunts.
All right, may I do the first pull on this leg, Jason? Or do you want a shot first? Sorry, we're in between legs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You want a shot right now? So you hear that mic'd up pull, everybody? Oh, you hear that hot wax getting pulled off of his leg.
He sounded like Coolio there.
Sexy.
That in the camera.
Yes, put that in 4K. Put that in 4K. That's in
do.
that's in 4K. Oh
the
wow,
table.
wow.
Wow.
He keeps that
is
one.
a lot.
Save that one.
Bring
Save
that
that
nice and tight to the camera so they can
Yes.
see exactly how much got pulled off that leg. Yeah, Jason wants to take that home and put it in a frame. An 8x10 frame. Keep that. Yeah, keep that one.
Dom DeMarco.
That's fine. He gets a break. All right,
Marco.
he's rewarded with a shot. He's been through a lot so far. Jason is taking a well-deserved shot of Casamigos.
Jay, how you feeling right now?
Salud to the health of your skin. Now, Marv,
Still got to do the back of the legs, though.
of course. Marv, up close. You get Mindminx and give you the mic. Up close. How does that leg look now that you're examining it?
It's gorgeous. I'm in love.
I'm telling you.
with this.
All right, Jason, now that you got a bird's eye view of what your leg looks like, what do you think when you're looking at him literally side by side right now, Jason? How does that strike you?
Well, the only thing I'll say is I have a lot more respect for women after this.
Is that right? Are you
Yeah.
now is this a look you would consider in the future? Now that you're looking at the two compared to each other.
It depends on who I'm with, whoever is brave enough to be with me in
Whoever's
life.
lucky enough to be with you, you mean?
That's
There you
right.
go.
There you
Because
go.
you never know. I mean, this guy over here, she said the chest is all hers. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
Charlie wants that hairy chest, so there may be a woman who's like Jason that
so
leg
if
hair
I'm with
stays.
somebody that loves hairy legs, then Ashley's
Everyone
out
on
of business.
camera, everyone's seeing this from the back of his head on camera right now. And it makes it more impactful. It's like Batman when he talks.
Lay back down and take
Yeah.
it.
These are the legs.
All right, Chris,
people
you're gonna
want,
come do
but they
this
don't
one?
Deserve.
Yes, I would love to do the next pull.
So
Okay,
Chris
now-
has risen. He's to the occasion.
Now I'm pulling this with the stick.
Is there a motion?
Show-
to
can-
do
well,
this?
let me.
A lid for you, so you just pinch this and you pull it out.
Oh wait.
Okay.
This goes on the gram.
Is there a
This goes
wrist
on the gram.
movement to this that he needs to know?
Yes, you have to pull in a 45-degree angle.
You got that, Chris?
I should have watched you doing one before I decided I was going to do this. No, Jason
This is
brings up a good
getting
point. I should
scary.
watch you do one and then do
Getting
one.
Scary. So
Okay, this is mine.
Not straight up.
Okay, you want to guide my hand?
Towards him.
Okay.
Okay. Meaning?
Oh, this is like with
Aw.
No, it's not a movie.
Made in Manhattan.
It's not. Sleepless in Garfield. Okay. Pull it towards him.
towards him.
Okay. All right, Jason, ready? All right, I'm going to count.
Oh.
1, 2. All right.
That was almost my face.
Wow.
You know me.
Like a champ.
Wow.
Check that out.
Oh my God.
Hot, right? I love it. Do you want to keep this one?
Wow.
I do.
Was that live?
No, it's my story. It's on my story. I gotta tag everybody.
Don't forget to tag me. He always forgets to tag me.
No double chin. No double chin. You're
Ugo,
good.
don't forget to tag me. You never tag me.
My bad. I got you this time. I'm sorry.
I
wasn't following you. My bad.
I love that the double
Yeah,
chin
you
is his
were.
biggest
Good now.
concern in all of this.
How are you gonna surpass this now?
Me too. Aside from
Yeah, it was fun. I did it. I did it.
you did do a poll.
I did 2 pull.
How did it go?
It was good.
U-Go, you need to pull one from Jason.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Sure.
So Ash, you got to set one up for. Well, wait till we work up to the inner thigh.
Come on.
Okay, go.
Okay.
The stories can wait. It'll be
No
there.
pressure. No pressure.
No pressure at all.
Just run over there.
Because if the wax gets too firm, it's going to get worse.
Pull not straight up.
Okay, U-Go is going to pull at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Here we go.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
That was good.
That's not bad.
That was super good.
I feel like U-Go did this
Punch me in
before.
the face.
Yeah. You were much.
I was watching the whole time.
You were much more gentle than me. I pulled it like it was.
No,
You were
that came off,
smoother.
like, super
I was watching
easy
it.
for him.
No, you were good.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I was way too aggressive with it. I will admit, but I was afraid that it was going to tug. As a man with body hair,
She's got a rhythm to how she does it. So
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
watching,
definitely
observing
does.
that, and I was like, yeah.
I see.
Instead of just
no, I did. I literally
changing
pulled it.
gears.
Yes,
In Fast and
I
Furious.
saw my life flash before my eyes.
because I almost knocked you out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like U-Go really cared about my safety.
Yes.
I did not. I'm doing
Chris
this for
didn't
laughs.
care about my safety.
Content. He's doing this for
no,
content.
no. Welcome to Cape, where safety comes second.
Wow, look at that. It's
Yes.
Yep. ¿Cómo se llaman? Oh, that actually did hurt.
I signed up to do this, and I'm going to see it all the way
Yeah,
through.
he's starting
with
to
both
sweat.
legs.
He's breaking a sweat, people.
Is he really?
yes.
I'm fat.
Oh no.
A lot of people sweat because they go into fight or flight mode.
Oh wow, really?
It's a body's response.
More like fat.
No.
You're bored.
Savage.
Don't interrupt me.
Ash is not out of character whatsoever.
No.
She's like, don't interrupt me.
You know what the funny thing is? Ash is
First
literally
the fuck of all.
Ash is working and basically being hecklled the entire time. Like this is what a weird day. See, Jason, she's enjoying this shit. That's why she's doing this right
It's
now.
another day at the office for her.
It is.
This is brought to you by the First Class Safe Place podcast.
Subscribe.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Mama, I love you. Dad, rest in peace. And I'm sorry.
You're
I'll bring a shame to the family. That's why I use my middle name instead of my last name. Everybody, I want to apologize for the cursing I'm doing during get my
So wait,
leg
now
waxed.
normally hair shouldn't be that long, right? Do you recommend?
Yeah, you did.
I don't like it when people trim or try to get it ready for me. My job is to make it look nice for you. So I don't like when people touch it. It's like this doesn't belong to you anymore. It's
So
Mine.
it's okay if it's that long.
Yes.
That fucking hurts. That's a drop. Hold on.
Tom DeMarco.
That fucking hurts.
That's after a good burn. You use that one.
No,
Yeah.
that's going on his show. That's how he starts the show with that.
Fuck. Oh, that fucking hurt.
Man, that one hurt more than
That was
the,
a long
the
strip
left
too.
leg.
What happened? What happened, Ash?
You switched up the wax, right?
I'm not a fan of this wax. I wanted to test
So
out the wax.
the
to see
the
if I
one you
like it,
switched
but
to,
this
Ash, can you walk us through that one, please?
It's rosin free. I have to see the bag. It's just I don't like the texture.
What's the-
it's hard
what's-
to describe the texture? But
What would you say the main difference is? Is it aside from the texture? Like, is there more power behind it? Like, what's
No, it's so the wax that I have is pliable. So even if I pull it, I can move it around and play with it, stretch it.
like-
it
Oh.
doesn't break. With
It's like
this
silly
wax-
putty.
yeah, like
Yeah, so-
elasticity?
With this wax, it's
Continue talking like nothing happened. Yeah. Go ahead.
There's not as much give as the first one.
It's snapping. So usually I can lay a whole strip all the way down his leg.
Gotcha.
and pull it up without a problem. But this is breaking, so I'm struggling a little
I
bit.
see.
Yeah.
But it does the job. So
As
mean,
she pulls the
it-
little pieces that are super dry on the hairs.
Yeah. it does a job.
Dude, I do this on a regular basis, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yes,
Stop being a baby.
exactly. She brought life into this world. What did you do?
3 times. 3 times.
Nothing. There.
I will never.
There was someone's existential dread in him saying nothing.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing.
I will never argue with a woman's threshold of pain. Never. Have you used this before, like on a regular client? Yeah, this is the second one. You have not.
This
Oh
is
wow!
literally the first time. Jason is a guinea pig for this.
She was saving this moment for you, bruv. Hope you understand that.
Well, that's exactly why she's trying it on you. This is personal. She was like, "Oh no, this is going to be the first one."
All right, not that bad. Not
Fuck
that
you.
bad. We were all in like anticipating.
We're engrossed in the process.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
And you can't spell engrossed without gross.
You're all welcome.
Oh, I heard something break.
It was
the bones in your foot.
Bone, yeah.
And a spirit.
And spirit. And pride.
Yeah.
What did Bane say? I was wondering what to break first.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Mr. Enrique. And when your body turns to ashes. That's right. We have to cover our face when we do this voice.
What do you think? Do you think he was trying to do Sean Connery, or what was? Where did you get that voice
Well,
from?
he's English. Well, Tom Hardy's English.
Sean
He's
Connery's all
hot.
from
Sean
Scottish.
Connery is
And
Scottish.
Scottish. So I think it was a little bit of a somewhere in between there. But Tom Hardy's actual voice was coming out in it.
Of course.
Yeah,
Tom Hardy is hot.
that he is. That he is.
That he is. I wonder if he gets waxed.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
Oh,
he's gay,
yeah.
though. My luck, he's
100%.
gay.
actors.
Is that right?
Usually, when I find someone hot, they're gay.
Interesting.
No, he's at least I don't
I
think
haven't
so.
heard anything like
I know
that
he's.
before. I don't know.
And when your body turns to ashes. When Gotham turns to ashes. You have my permission to be waxed. Get you my permission to be waxed. Mr. Enrique. The upper thigh is yours.
Jason
do as
is
you
completely
please.
sweaty on an upper leg.
Wait, he's
you go.
sweating on his legs?
Upper leg.
His upper leg is sweaty.
Is that fight or flight also, or is that?
That has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, his full body's in fight or flight right now.
You wax like a younger man. And now you have the legs of a younger man. Hairless like a 10-year-old boy. I was wondering what would break first. Your legs or your spirit?
Oh dear Lord.
What's the next part of your master plan?
Waxing this leg with no survivors. This wax is mobile.
Oh my God. And the waxguru.co is mobile. She will come to you. She won't. She won't.
Oh, do you go to people?
For the right price, anything is possible.
Okay.
What are you, a pimp? Wax parties? Wax parties for 15 or more people?
What are wax bodies or
No, so
wax parties?
it's called a Sparty.
While Jason's
Wow.
For Sparties, it's a spa party.
Yeah.
You have people doing facials, waxing, yoni steams,
Okay.
massages.
Yoni steams. Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
you know
right.
what a yoni steam is, right?
Yeah, I know
Steamed
what a yoni
clams.
steam
Of
is.
course I do.
Yeah.
Oh, tell. Oh,
You sit on top of the
that's like
pot.
We know, but
You
tell
sit
Sally.
over a pot with herbs and it steams your vagina. And it's really good. It's good for fibroids. It's good for heavy periods, for menstrual cramps.
Jason, you okay?
It has
Jason would rather have that.
pretty good.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Nah, Jason died. He'll come back on the third day.
Marv, you want to pull this one?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
God damn. Ouch. That's a painful part of the body, though, to be fair. Because there's a lot of nerves in that part of the body. Like in that part of the leg. It's
Fleshy,
fleshy.
too.
That's right. Yeah, this is so second nature to her. She's like,
Yeah.
whatever. Suck it up, big boy.
Let's not stand on ceremony, Mr. Enrique.
He still has to turn over and the back of the leg be done, just so we know.
Your follicles will endure.
You can't not cover your mouth when you do Bane.
You
though.
can't. It's not gonna.
I usually do like
it's not
claw
gonna-
mouth like this.
That just looks uncomfortable.
It's
See, I'm just doing this.
But how often are you going to be doing Bane's?
You'd be surprised.
How
often in the last
weekly?
11 years? More than you'd think.
My buddy,
Really?
my buddy worked on it, so we
The
do it all the time.
conversation from
Wow.
over
Yeah,
here
so-
is amazing. Literally watching you guys, talk about what's more comfortable this way or this way. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
what's
I mean,
the
at this
proper
point,
way?
at this point, Jason getting waxed is old news for you.
Yeah.
yeah, we need a poll.
Yeah,
This
you're
is
like-
this is what guys
Well,
do.
he's going to be flipping soon. So
It's like this has been
that's-
40 minutes
that's
of
new.
wincing, and
Yeah.
I'd really rather look at you guys talk about your Bane impressions.
I didn't know it was a competition.
I didn't know either.
I just what's that? Hey,
That's right.
We are. If you lost your personality with your leg hair, that'd be wild. That's my one for the night.
Yeah, it's
that's my one.
Marv was sitting on that one.
That one-
Marv was sitting on
Marv-
that one.
That's mine for the night. I will not have a good joke
Damn,
for
that
the
is-
rest of the week.
That is
No. Don't say yourself.
well, it's Saturday, so in a couple hours it'll be next week.
Let's hope.
So there you
Let's-
go.
yeah. Can you hold the mic to him?
My brother is the king of farting,
Yeah.
He has the funniest sounds ever, and they have no odor, so it's a double whammy.
Really?
Wow.
That's
No
a good.
That's a
odor.
winning. Yeah, that is like a superpower right
odor.
there.
I wish my dad had that power.
There's a couple people.
Lord.
I wish my dog had that power.
I was watching Ted yesterday, and I remember watching
Ted's so
when
good.
they're in the restaurant and he farts, and then the table behind them smells it.
The Pokemon Ghastly comes out when my dad farts. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
Pokemon gas leak.
Look it up. They don't know it at home. Look it up.
Emphasis on gas.
You got to flip.
All right, it's time for you to
Gotta
flip.
Gotta flip it around,
Flip
and I guess we gotta step up the savagery
I
of the
wanna say
second.
Wow, look how
Thank you.
sweaty his back is. From
Exactly.
That too.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
That is a
lot of back sweat.
That is a
Sure, you're
lot.
not getting the back hair too.
There is no back hair, right?
Wow.
Okay, there you go.
Can you check the crack while you're back there, Ash? Thanks.
I would imagine this part is a little bit easier, right? Because it's like,
If it makes you feel any better, I'll check it, Jason, rather than her.
well, you got the tough part done, right? This part is easier than the front? Yeah, I would imagine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
How many of us have them, friends?
Needs enemies with friends.
Yeah.
Like us.
Yeah.
There'll be less after
I
tonight.
got friends. I got family.
For some reason, the Golden Girls theme song is in my head as well. I don't know why.
Because
Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you
Good
for
one.
being a friend, Jason.
We were doing nothing but 90 sitcoms when
We were on Thursday night.
Yeah, for sure.
We were basically doing a big 90s sitcom sing along. We had
That one.
That's side by side for that one.
that is
That
a
one was
trailer
rough.
moment.
That one was rough. Wow.
That is a trailer moment.
That was like when Achilles found out they killed his cousin. That was rough, man. Oof.
Oof! Wow,
Yeah.
that had a Velcro-like quality to it
Yeah,
as well.
definitely
that pole.
did. Like,
What's
yeah.
the longest you've ever taken to do a waxing?
I've done full body. That's taken about 3 hours, but it was literally from head to toes. It was full face, full arms, nipples.
This was a woman.
Yeah. It was
Jesus
before
Christ!
her wedding, she's her ethnicity. She needed everything gone.
So she's Sasquatch.
She
Yeah.
shut up. But she was really hairy.
I thought he was
it
gonna say
took-
something worse.
I had to do her face, her eyebrows, her sideburns,
Now she was. I'm guessing she was ethnic.
her
Like,
chest, her arms,
Eastern
her
European?
stomach.
Yeah.
Everyone's ethnic.
I mean, but you know what I mean when I say ethnic, is in like of the. Was she a POC?
Her,
No,
her
Eastern
stomach.
European, she
Yeah.
said.
Okay. Oh, all right.
European.
I didn't hear in between the laughing. I could hear. A piece of flesh came off. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's not.
yeah,
big
no,
deal.
it's fine. It's
I was talking, so the wax dried a little too much.
yeah. He's still conscious, so he's tense enough where it's not going to bleed at all.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is brought to you by the First Class Second Place podcast.
Yes.
Available
Hey.
wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah.
Vlog time.
I was like,
Vlog time. Yo, we were up at Bravery Studios. My boy Jason was getting his leg waxed. Oh, these are going to be some great drops you're going to hear on the U-Goboy podcast coming soon.
Live at Bravery Studios.
I love how you guys all do impressions of each other. That's
I mean, listen.
so good.
We're here to bust each other's balls.
Yeah, and we listen to each
You
other's
have to.
shows. So
We do.
my
No, well, that's the other thing. We know each other's like,
Whoa.
what's your
What's your
pattern?
yes, what's my impression?
I thought we all agreed that we can't do your impression while you're working on Jason
I
over
think
there.
he can't do it.
Oh, so you guys can do it?
I don't have enough.
I don't have an Ash impression.
Not yet.
I mean, just first the fuck of all, but that's an expression. I don't have like the voice. Like first the
Yeah.
fuck of all. Like I'll work on it though.
Mindminx, how are you doing back there? Like I feel like we're not even talking to her. She's just
Yeah.
like, there, like
I'm
Vanna
just the
White.
correspondent. I'm just doing my job.
But she's enjoying the process of watching gentlemen get their hair removed.
She's like Vanna White on Wheel of Fortune. She's just there. You know, like
She is.
one of these days, she's gonna be like, you know what, Pat, shut up.
I'm surprised that
She's gonna
hasn't
say that to
happened
me. This is only her. She hasn't been on my show nearly enough yet, but she'll get to the point. She's like, you know, Chris, shut up.
yet. Yeah, we need more Mindminx on Chris Aballo.
There's more happening in the
It's
in the
coming.
fall. The show's coming back
it's coming.
in a couple of weeks. Don't worry. There's a whole lot planned, and I think it's fair to announce it now, even though it's 6 months away practically. But this year's the 2023 Half in the Bag Holiday Spectacular will absolutely be at Bravery Studios. Based on watching these people drink, it's going to be a very entertaining show.
Watching us drink.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. And there we go. The last bit of hair is off your legs. Jason, given the experience, would you consider doing something like this again?
Maybe.
Maybe. How do you like the result? Like, as looking at it, Do you think it was worth the pain?
I just think that this just further proves how much Ash is really, really good at her job.
This is true. Absolutely.
She's a pro.
And we have to appreciate what women go through to groom themselves.
Yes.
For the same. Even though they don't wax, they still shave their
100%.
legs
Yes.
for the most part. But I mean, they do a lot of body waxing.
Yeah.
Some do the full body before their wedding, shit like that.
Yeah.
But it really is something else. And yes, it does take a professional with a delicate touch.
How did you feel about male grooming, as in like male maintenance, before and now after getting waxed?
I mean, I really, to be honest with you, I never really thought about male grooming in that aspect, like certainly not my legs. I just simply did this for content.
So this is a one-off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was strictly for content. You know, if it wasn't for content, nothing would happen.
So you need to check out First Class Second Place on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. Of course, link in the description below.
And follow.
Follow Jason Enrique _ and First Class Second Place. Again, links in the description down below because this man is suffering for your entertainment, all for the sake of some content.
Because how many of us have them, friends? And
now our final contestant, victim, whatever we're calling him on this show, this special. Actually, this is pretty special, I got to say. Have you ever done a show like this before?
No.
And probably never again. Definitely not to be waxed.
I'm coming for the sequel. I'm signed already.
Okay, well that's good because we need more John Madden. We're definitely going to need some John Madden action on this one.
We're bringing the turducket next time.
Now we're talking. See, now that's right. Any food references at this point, I'm totally down for. Anyway, making his 2023 debut, one of the stalwarts of Cape and co-founders of The Only Podcast That Matters, ladies and gentlemen, Jack DeFranco. Come on down.
Dun, 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 dun.
That'd be great on mic.
Loving the Ric Flair robe too.
Long time no see, everybody. Welcome. Happy to be back.
Yeah, happy to have you back, Jack. And speaking of backs, let's see what it is that's going to be waxed today, Jack.
Back
Pull that
streets
robe up.
back. All right.
And that is a back to
Oh
be.
yeah.
Right? Now you know why Ash was so excited.
Wait, I didn't get to see.
Oh, well, you're going to be over the whole thing.
Whoa.
Right? Whoa. That says it all,
Like
folks.
your chest looks like a person. Like it's dope, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
I think there's farmers who are like shear that often sell that.
Wow. You are brutal, man. And you thought you were just going to be subjected to me. No. I bring like-minded people with me to the show. As you know too well because we've been doing this for so goddamn long.
How
That's right.
hard was it for him to persuade you to do it?
Not really hard enough.
Oh, wait, I can't. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Not really that hard, to be honest. I was like, yeah, that sounds like fun.
We've been talking about this
just for a bit. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be fun.
Okay.
Well, for
I've always
context.
wanted my back done anyway, so I'm like, well, it's,
Yeah. Around 2011, we said, with doing the old show, we were saying, oh, it'd be great to get Jack's back wax on camera because we went to out of the beach or your dad's pool or something like that. And we were just like, man, that'd be something. Like we should get his back wax. We were like, there's not a chance that a spa or a waxing place would let us bring a camcorder in because back then we were shooting sketch videos and stuff. We were using a camcorder.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way anyone's going to let us film it while it's going on because this thing needs to be filmed. Fast forward to 2023. Not only do we have a wax specialist, no, I stand corrected, a wax guru in the family.
You got to say the
but
whole thing like a
we
Tribe
have,
Called
I
Quest.
do. We have
Just saying.
we have the waxguru.co and we have a multicam setup to make it extra sexy. So this is the opportunity that you've been waiting for.
the tools, we have the talent.
And
for you.
and how excited is your wife on a scale of 1 to 10?
Say about a 6. Like, as long as you don't touch the chest hair, we're good. So
Really, she has no thoughts on the back.
she was not bothered by it, which is why I kind of put this off for so long. Like I was looking into like laser removal and everything else prior to us meeting, and then after we got together, she's like, "I'm fine with it." So I was like, "Okay, well then."
We're about to find out
Yeah,
if she
we
now.
table it.
Now saying it, I'm going to ask you this afterwards too.
Yeah.
Now, if she's into it, and she's like, "Oh, I love this. Like, I love the hairy chest, but the clean back, awesome."
Yeah.
Would you be down for doing this continually?
Absolutely.
Okay, we're about to find out. So, if you wouldn't mind laying face down on the table, let's see how. Drop the robe. Just go ahead, Jack. We've seen you topless so many times over the years.
I got your robe, buddy.
That's right.
It's all good, man.
Who goes on your side?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry, you got to.
Came here to chew bubble gum and get waxed, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
That's right. Good for you, Jack. All right.
There's no crying and
Press
waxing.
those pepperoni
There's
nips
no
on the table and
crying
let's get going.
waxing.
Your shoes on or off of me?
It's your back.
It doesn't matter.
He asked if it was easier with the shoes on or off.
Yeah, the correct answer is nobody gives a shit. So do you want to rest your head on the rope? Do you want that or are you good?
That sounds like a good idea.
That's cool.
So
Catch. That's
good
gonna be
catch.
awesome cut.
Good catch.
This week on Cape.
Are we doing your whole back?
Yes.
Yes.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Let's do it. So baby powder. All right.
Ash
Now,
is like,
no, it's good. Now again, now you're the last
I've
one.
witnessed everything so far, and honestly, it's not even nerve wracking. It's like the professionals doing this, so it's going to be.
Well, that's it. You've watched her do it. Like she's not a masochist. She's not like,
Yeah.
I have a vendetta against
This
men.
isn't everything
Fuck
I
these
was
guys.
told that it was going to be like growing up. Oh, they're gonna pulverize you doing this stuff. It's not that.
It's not that at all.
Yeah.
It's professional.
It's not the 40-year-old virgin.
It's
scene.
no. It's
that's,
and
that's
again,
the bar that everybody has for this kind of
right.
thing.
That's
exactly it. Like it is played for laughs a lot of times.
Yeah,
like something
for
like
sure.
this, but it's actually not bad. And again, having had body waxing done,
I'm sure
I'm like,
it's gonna hurt.
you're gonna feel
So
it.
Ash is saying
So it's cool because usually it grows in towards the spine and it's growing all in one direction. So if you wax, you have to lay the wax in the same direction of the hair growth and it's all in one direction.
Awesome.
So we may get done sooner than we think.
And because it's in one direction, Jack, that's what makes you beautiful. So that's right. I'm gonna get a copyright strike for that, but
the
I don't mind.
hair is
Worth
very
it.
long.
Hair is very long. Again, this guy is untouched. He is as the Lord made him. So
what's your background, by the way?
Well, I'm Italian, partially Italian.
Well, yeah, you
Scotch,
speak with
Irish.
with
in
your
Jersey,
hands
get
just
the
like
fuck
this.
out of here.
There we go. That's
We already have the wax.
The wax has landed already.
How's the wax feel?
feels honestly, it's not like too hot.
Yeah.
It's just
Yet. I'm kidding. Squinty.
He's already
I'm
wincing.
just preparing for.
Okay,
It's not gonna be-
Hey, Paisan, you got this,
So-
all right?
He
You
has
got
one
this.
bald patch in the middle of his back.
Is that right?
It's just one little spot.
Well, go over it anyway. We can't be too safe. He's already closing his eyes like it's going to be a problem. It's all right. It's,
Ooh.
yeah.
I'm waiting for the first model.
That was
I'm waiting-
Jason's shin. Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, this I definitely need to pull some strips off his back just for
The
satisfaction.
fuck you will.
I said the fuck you will.
But as close to the ass as possible, please. Just because it's going to annoy
We got a
him.
bleeder.
Already?
What? Oh my god.
Finally, I've been waiting all night.
You've been waiting all night to watch a guy bleed, and we finally got one.
Ain't got time.
We got one. Oh, you really are nervous.
He's
Is it the
tapping
te-
his feet.
Is it
Yeah,
is it
I'm
the
a little-
temperature? Is it the temperature of the
It's
wax?
not the temperature. It's just yeah.
His,
Really?
his
Okay.
hair is very long.
No, I know. I've known the dude for a long time.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's a lot
That's
of
a
hair.
lot. Hold that up for the
Ooh,
would you mind
show
showing
that
that
for
to
the camera.
Hair.
Oh my god.
That is a lot of hair.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's quite a few blood spots back here.
Jack, it's not
That
bad. They're like
means-
it's like
that
pinpricks. They're not. We
it pulled
promise
it
you.
from the
We're not
root.
gonna let you.
Freaked out by blood.
We're not gonna let you bleed out. Okay. You're,
It's called pinpoint. It's called pinpoint bleeding.
Okay.
So when you pull the whole follicle out, it comes with just
it's right. It's just that
pinpoint blood.
small
Yeah, just a
hole
small
where the
amount.
follicle was. Literally,
He's
just a
already
small
sweating.
spot.
His lower back.
What?
I have a very hot body temperature on just a normal day. So
Yeah, Ash said you have a very hot body.
Yeah.
But again, you're both married, so don't worry about it. It's non-threatening. She platonically meant you have a very hot body. Oh, you said temperature? I'm sorry, Jack. Retract that entire statement I just said.
Ash, what temperature do you typically keep the wax at?
80 to 90 degrees. Nothing hotter than your internal body temperature.
Okay, because regular body temperature is 98.6. So we
I think
got
I'm
some color on
ticklish
that,
over here, so
okay.
that's why I'm a little like.
Is that what it is? Well, if you want to giggle, we're all for it.
This is brought to you by the Pillsbury Doughboy.
She just
Yeah.
poked him like the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Come on, Jack. Give us a little hee-hee.
Hee.
Jack's like, this sucks.
He.
As far as what you expected, is it better, worse, or about the same than about what you expected? Where do
honestly,
you
like
rank
the-
it so far?
The buildup is like I'm not bothered by the wax temperature.
Right. But
But it's
the-
just the buildup of like here
the
we go,
tension
here we
of
go,
like,
here we
yeah.
go. And the tension's worse than the actual action.
Yeah, the pain is not too bad.
Yeah, like when it goes, it's like okay,
You feel it.
I feel it
You-
for sure, but
totally.
I'm not like oh my god, like it's the psychological like
It is,
It's coming,
yeah.
it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and then it goes and it's like oh, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, and then it's over, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Wait, how much more do we have? That's the problem.
Is there any?
That's exactly how I feel when I wax myself.
Yeah.
Like it's the psychological.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like
Yeah.
I think it's that fight or flight that you had mentioned.
right.
Yeah.
earlier.
That's what it seems like, where you just get tense because you're just like, my body's in pain.
Yeah.
Something is
Popping a
causing.
pimple.
Really? All right, this might hurt a little bit. Get it? That's some back knee.
Bone, so
Back knee.
No, it's not.
That's the name for it. Back
Really?
knee. Yes, that's a thing.
No, it's.
Back knee.
Back knee. Yes.
I think it's more ingrown
wow.
hairs. Like as I get them from time to time.
no, it's back. Listen, she's a pro. She says back knee. So there we go. It's all right.
Learn a whole new thing about myself.
Listen, Jack, I have an excellent body scrub I can recommend. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Again, do you make body scrub? Really? Do you have a nice masculine scent like a cage match
So
or
I
such
don't-
things?
Or
I don't-
Savage.
New car scent.
Yeah, Savage AF.
I don't put scents in it. It's naturally scented. Everything that I use is all natural.
I feel like my toes are tingling every time like she touches it, like part of my back. Yeah.
That means you're enjoying it. Not really.
Is it a good tingle?
Somewhat.
Perfect. That was a really good one.
Now, Mindminx, what are you seeing? What are you seeing up close from your
So
angle?
up close, I'm seeing her lay the wax down and getting a good tug and pulling all the hair, but it's pulling from the follicle. So all you see are those nice little red dots.
He's whimpering like a puppy. It's adorable.
I love it.
But I love how much it changes the shape when you take that because it
right?
gives your hair lays so far off your body that when you take it off, it just shapes you better.
It does. Well, that's why I'm very curious about his wife's response. Again, I'm not saying she's going to recommend you do it, but if she actually is like, I like it. I like the hairy chest and clean
She
back.
wanted to do like a test one because she has like the wax strip shoes sometimes at the house too. She's like, you should try one on you before you go, just in case you want to pull out of this. I'm like, no. I'll just take.
I know better than to take my word back that I gave to Chris Aballo.
Yeah.
because he'll make it 10 times
you
worse.
don't understand. Once I say I'm doing something, I'm going to do something.
Well, that too.
Or my life's going to be a living hell.
Was that a pull?
Yeah. And the look on your face is amazing.
What, my face?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the fuck out of this.
Yeah.
I've been waiting 12 years to experience this.
If I were to ever do
We
this,
have to
I'm
put
having
his
a bite
head
guard
down
the whole
because
time.
she's getting to the top of his back.
I hate to say it. I think the audience is going to cry out that you and I have to do it next time. I feel like they're going to want retribution.
They can have that.
You can want it all you want.
want it all you want.
Doesn't mean we're going to give it to you.
Exactly.
We get it. Ooh.
I know.
So
He
yeah,
has a
when
lot of freckles on his back. I don't know if you knew this before.
I didn't. It's covered up by fucking mountains of hair. Who's to know? Like it's the unenchanted forest back there.
Like he's unsheathed right now. He's
Unsheathed. I know. This is like a
Wait
circumcision.
till his barber notices.
He's like,
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
I don't have to
you
do
right.
anything back here.
When they
Yeah.
get the back of my neck,
Yeah.
I do the back of my neck on my own, which
Well, not as thoroughly as this.
No, thank you. No, thank you. No.
Oh, yes. Wait till we get to the ass.
So sorry.
that's okay. Oh, that was the fucking worst one.
Yeah, I believe that. The neck sucks. The neck sucks.
Can you describe the type of pain?
1,000 vipers biting into my neck at the same time. It's awful.
Yeah.
How's that?
He screamed into his arm.
Yeah.
This is the worst fucking part right here. I can.
This is
We forgot there was somebody back there.
this is everything I hoped it would be.
He's just shaking his head like Jesus Christ in heaven.
We have to do. Come on.
Fuck.
He can't tell me he doesn't want to participate in this now. Next time we may have to do it because it's fun.
Any chance? He's like, nope.
No. I've been asking this whole time. Like, you're watching it get done. Are you for anybody who's unaware, which is everybody? But Ryan Taggart is here as a guest as well. He's just a spectator. He did not want to participate. Ryan's nodding off at the bar, but every time I scream, you're waking it up. So keep it going. But honestly, he's been watching it. I'm like, so do you think you're gonna? No way, man.
Don't hurt as much. Like
So
the neck.
no, the neck sucks. I will say that. Having had my back waxed. Now, my back's a little patchy. It's not bad. I mean, Ash legitimately is going to be my waxer like soon. It's summertime. It's bikini season. I'm going to go in to get waxed. So she's going to do.
You have to book at least 2 months in advance.
Is that right? Okay. So for Labor Day weekend, I will be nice and clean. For those who are curious, for any paparazzi who wants to show up at the beach Labor Day weekend,
You can text me and we'll work something.
well, you and I will work exactly because we're better than friends. We're friends who make stuff together. Like content and making my friends scream. This is excellent.
That wasn't easy either. Oh.
This week on Cape.
This is going to be audio only. I think I'm going to put an audio teaser in the podcast feed.
The first clip after this week on Cape is going to be all three screams.
Yeah. Jack, it's all right. I think you're going to be impressed with how it looks when it's done, though.
I know I'm going to be
You've
impressed.
seen how clean
It looks amazing.
KP's back, but like Jason's legs, I think it was much more noticeable.
Is it still spots where it's bleeding? Is it really bad? Or oh shit! No.
I think this is the most fun. This is why I wanted Jack to go last. If I'm being honest, like I knew. I
love how he says it's okay.
No,
It's
Jack
okay.
is Jack is a teddy bear, not just in body composition.
He's not going to be a teddy bear after this.
But no, not anymore. Not anymore. He's going to be smooth.
No, it's not you. It's his fucking back hair's fault.
No, it's not you. It's his genetics.
It's the back hair's fault for growing there.
Yeah. He's cursing his grandparents right now. It has nothing to do with you, Ash. You're doing an excellent job. You're doing a fine job. It's gonna be wonderful. But it's gonna look great when it's done.
know.
I gotta say, it's gonna look very sexy.
No, honestly, I know it's going to be amazing. It's just,
It will. No, I would.
fuck.
I kind of want to follow you home tomorrow so I can see your wife's reaction. Not to record, but just to see what does that look like. Jesus Christ!
God.
Please walk that up to the camera so everyone can see what that is.
That's a winner.
That is serious.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That is, yeah. Winner, disgusting. Take a look at that, Jack.
That looks like when my cat sits on a fucking
Show it to
couch
Ryan.
and
Can you
like-
run back and show it to Ryan real quick before you chuck it out? Just because I think he'd be impressed. Ryan, you got to take a look at this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's serious.
Yeah, we would never have gotten the front of his chest done.
Oh, fuck
my
no.
God.
That would have been the entire
I'd rather
show.
die at
Would
this
have been.
point.
He would morph into Steve Carell.
I think so,
if
yeah.
he did the chest.
Yeah, no, that would be too much.
My God.
I mean, I did tell him, I was like, do it once. Like, it's going to grow back. No way, that's not growing back. And I'm like, do it once just to do it. Like, worst case, you'll love
I'm
it.
finding how highly sensitive my back is just like being touched in the back, like by like.
Right. No, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have thought so.
No.
Let's keep looking at me and talking to me, Jack. It'll make it easier.
Oh fuck!
That's the intro. This week on Cape.
Everyone's gonna think he's getting fucked in the ass. Is the problem? Like they're gonna
does
look at that.
sound like that.
He's making faces like he's. Yeah, this is.
Well, the feet pop up.
Yeah, it's like Kate makes a lot of jokes about prison rape. I think they actually are doing it now.
That short would go viral.
Oh fuck
That
yes.
one- it'd probably be taken
You can
down.
sell
but
that
it's
to
gonna-
porn sites.
Yeah.
I think I may have to put this on Pornhub, or I think I will legitimately start a Cape OnlyFans just for this alone. But this is great. I do need to pull a strip, and Ryan's got to pull a strip as well, just so he can be a part of it.
Sorry.
You are so uncomfortable back there, bro. I can feel it. He's just like, after every scream, he's just looking.
He's wincing,
He puts
and
his
he's not.
head down like, oh God.
He does. Like Ryan is uncomfortable watching it happen.
He's like, I can feel it.
Well, you hear it too. You hear that rip. It's insane, right? Jack, do you want a shot of tequila?
No,
You sure?
I'm sure.
How about 2 shots of tequila? No. How about the whole bottle? Maybe the rest of the bottle was
Just put it on tap.
I think maybe when you're done.
Honestly, I know I'm going to be happy with the result.
No, you will be happy with the result. But so, again, is it now more painful than you thought it would be at this point?
At this point, I mean, I feel like the worst part. Hopefully, the worst part's over.
Mm-hmm.
Because that shoulder back part was
No, the neck
neck.
sucks. I will say
I was
again,
just like-
having had my back waxed because the neck that does happen, like down past the collar line, gets rough.
Careful. She's headed down below bikini bottom right now.
Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. Is this good content, Chris?
This is a very interesting shot here. This is brought to you by Cape.
God damn it. Oh.
And Chris is making his way back there.
No.
Oh my God, it's inverted. Too late, Jack.
God.
You ready?
Yes, just fucking go.
Count it down.
This show is brought to you. She would have done it anyway. Don't look at me like that.
I know.
Sorry, I betrayed your trust.
Ryan, would you mind stepping to the other side of the table and so
I'll
Sally
kill
can
you, Ryan,
sit
if you come.
in front of Jason. So So you're looking at this as an observer. Sally, would you mind giving him the mic? What do you think looking at it? Having seen Jack's hairy ass back forever, looking at this already as a work in progress.
It's a huge difference.
Isn't it?
Yeah, there's some patchiness left that'll be.
Are you
taken
sorry
care
that you're
of.
married and straight at this point, looking at Jack's back?
Am I sorry?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, well, I'm just asking. Listen.
No, not at all.
It's Jack's whimpering that's turning you off, right?
It's definitely sexier.
I mean, well, without
I can't
a doubt.
lie.
But but he's taking it like a man.
He is taking
Look
it
at
like a
him.
man.
A
Yeah.
man in Oz.
I'm proud of you, Jack.
Season 3.
Better you
This
than
is-
me.
This is some serious, like, J.K. Simmons got hold of him, but
Oh, God.
Otherwise,
Oh, my goodness.
yeah.
You're gonna need
Don't
a
worry
little,
about
You're not missing much.
Yeah, you're not.
little
Don't,
soothing cream on this, I think.
yeah, you're gonna be all right. But it's
You might have to drive home tomorrow.
Yikes.
You did tell.
I think I'm driving him home tomorrow. We're both going to his house.
Yeah. Wow.
His face when Chris did the poll.
Yeah.
Like that's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail for the episode right there. He's just like, oh.
No, you should see his ass cheeks.
And there were
clench.
parts where I thought maybe I'll play up stuff for a bit. This is all real.
You don't need to play it up. No, he doesn't.
you're not
No, and
playing
I
this
knew
up.
that. I'm
No,
like,
I know
listen,
you're not.
But I was gonna lie to you. I'm like, it's not comfortable. But afterwards, you're gonna be like, it wasn't that bad. Have a seat over here, Jason. Join us in celebration because you survived.
Yo, we've got
Jack has
Jason. We got
survived.
Jason Enrique now
Jason
on
Enrique's
commentary.
here. Yeah,
on
there
commentary.
We go. Come on
there
in.
we go.
That's right, sir.
How you doing, fellas?
Now that you're watching the process from this side, what do you think about, again, male grooming, waxing, the pain women go through to make themselves look hot for us? What do you think?
I mean, definitely going through it myself. It's definitely a huge respect. Absolutely.
It is, yeah. But the problem is your ass is going to look horrible now by comparison. So I think we need to go all the way is what I'm saying.
No.
Really?
No. You definitely went all the way already, ripping out hair from your best friend's ass. That's kind of crazy. That's as all the way as it
Can't even
gets.
get a whole sentence out.
Yeah. Jack's going to sleep on his belly tonight.
He sounds like Jackie Gleason right now. Humana. Like, goodness gracious.
Well, you just got a big laugh out of his dad. I'll say that. Otherwise, no, the worst is honestly the neck and just below the neckline, like the collar line is rough. And that's what Jack had the hardest time with. Well, I mean, he did, but then, I had to step in.
So I got
And he
here.
pulled it out of my ass.
Literally.
Well, it was
Literally.
right there. And that's why I'm like, this is going to be tough.
So I wasn't here for the beginning of Jack. Where did they start?
They started
in mid-back.
She started mid-back and she
Mid-back.
worked her way down, I believe.
Yes. And the first one was pretty serious. I
Yeah.
got to say, it was a very serious pull.
I did not expect it to be as warm or as hot when she
Right,
first applied it. So that
Yeah,
was
honestly,
one of the things I was not
that's
expecting.
in the beginning it was a little like I was telling them, like just the anticipation of it. Now, like that things are being pulled out more and more. I'm becoming more comfortable with it. I would say, like I'm getting more used to it. But just that the worst parts were like
The anticipation. Yeah. The anticipation, because especially when you don't know what it feels like. Like next time, it's going to be easier because you at least know what to
sure.
expect.
And we are doing chess. It's just, we are. Are we? His face.
I would love just once. I
know,
would. I
but,
think we pool
we
our
got-
money. I think we get a sponsorship.
no,
She could do an initial for your wife.
nope, that's okay.
Well, at least we have it on camera that we would have done that for his wife.
I mean, I would love to. I still say we do the ass because it's going to look horrible now compared to the clean back. But that's just me. I get my ass waxed. I'm not afraid to. I'm Italian as well. So listen, stuff grows back there. Of course. You have to.
Do you get bleached as well, like Borat?
No. That's just, no. That is a bridge too far.
My ass is
However-
not going on camera. No one needs to see that. So
Well, I'll crop it out, Jack. I'm not actually
No,
going to
no,
show.
no.
Your face is where the money is. Trust me.
I don't want to do it. I really don't.
All right. Your loss.
There was so much pain, man.
And I say that as somebody who's like, I have it done because, again, not that there's a whole lot going on back there, and that's not a recreation area in my world, but at the same time, I still want to make sure everything looks,
Yeah, for
good.
sure.
So it looks less like cottage cheese stuffed into pantyhose. So, I don't want to add hair to that.
Yeah,
That sounds horrible. So.
Cottage cheese and a
Ash's
pancake
reaction
sounds
to what
pretty-
you say.
And Ash knows exactly what I'm talking about because I just painted quite a picture, and she's got 3 to 4 clients in her head right now who look just like that.
Yeah, I get your point.
Listen, if you got Chewbacca and a headlock going on down there, like that's not.
Sorry, I'll pull.
No,
Ugo, do you want to do one? Do you trust Ugo as a fellow wrestling fan? Oh, okay. you want to do a pull on Jack as you watch him?
It's up to him.
Ugo
Are
is
you-
actually very gentle compared to the others.
Yeah, I suck at this, but that's why I didn't do
let me
it. You
think
want to let her?
about
You don't have
If
too
you're
long.
gonna
all the
trust,
time.
if you're gonna trust anyone with it, trust Ugo.
And I'll agree to that because I was being very aggressive because I'm afraid, having had it done. No, really, my fear is that I was going to go too slow and it's like a Band-Aid, like it's going to hurt. So you got to be quick.
No, it's again. If we'll see it in 4K. Ash has a rhythm to how she has a rhythm to how she does it, especially with the wrist work.
Yes.
because again, you want to get the whole strip.
Yeah,
And-
Yes.
like this.
Exactly.
Yeah, his is smooth. So I think you should let him do a pull just for the sake of playing along.
I do.
He does.
So basically, I got violated.
All right, you convinced me.
Everybody.
Okay, there you go. All right, you can do one.
Everybody in this
So you
room
do
took
as
turns on my legs.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I had to have Yahtzee.
That's why I got to have the Yahtzee. The catchphrases are here. Everybody, this is not vlog time. This is waxing time. No, it is not.
Yeah, very sensitive down this part. Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is going to be a good one to pull, dude. He's very sensitive. All the finesse you can bring to it.
I think you're gonna be good, Jack. I think you're in good hands.
He'll be fine. He's been good, but his reactions have been amazing. Like this is going to be very, very entertaining. You smacking the table is one thing, but his faces have been fantastic.
Ready? Yeah, I'm ready, buddy.
He's got a very gentle touch. Don't worry. You really. Oh, we're good.
All right. Yeah, that was good.
See, he's good.
Yeah, there you go.
U-Goboy could be
U-Goboy.
U-Goboy. You might be a wax guru yourself one of these days. I
Might be
mean,
my calling.
it might be. Who knows? You're so.
There we go.
Attaboy. That'll be your role. If you don't want to get waxed next time, you can be the waxer.
There are tons of scrubs at my house. My mom's a retired nurse.
There
I'm
you
pretty sure
go.
I can find
There
one of
you
them.
Oh, nice.
It looks really nice. Not gonna lie, it looks really, really good.
Yeah, it does.
I could feel a difference right away.
Yeah. Do you want to run your hands across it to see how smooth it is?
No,
It'll
no,
be
no,
comforting
I
to
just wanna
Jack.
finish.
No, not you. You fuck. A woman's touch. It's
It is
soft, right?
It is soft and supple.
It is.
I would say that.
I mean, supple is one of the words I've always used to describe Jack.
You just have to be careful in the sun.
Yeah, just stay indoors all week.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would say 2 to 3 days. Just be careful in the sun. You could burn easily.
Yeah, because it's the sensitivity's way up because the skin's a little raw.
And it's been covered by hair for so long.
yeah, it's,
that
it's
too,
Not, it's
yeah.
not used to being,
It's not used to
open.
SPF of any strength. How you feeling, Jack? You look tired. I mean, I know you were
not
tired
really
before.
I think he's hungry.
He's definitely hungry. No, we're going out to eat after this, and I have a feeling I'm going to be picking up the tab for him. But it's just touch-ups at this point. Okay, yeah, the hard work is done.
I was telling Marv, right, how I have manzillions.
Yes.
And there's this, I have a few who are very, very consistent. And it turns into a relationship, right? So
bet.
one of my manzillions, he has a girlfriend now. So I told him, does she know about me?
That's true.
And he was like, actually, I had to break it to her that you and I have had something for 6 years and it's a thing.
Yeah. It's like,
So
listen,
eventually we have to meet and
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's purely professional
I would
relationship.
think so, yeah.
because
Yeah.
we both,
Yeah, you share parts.
we both see.
Yeah, exactly.
We both see something.
I get it.
Other
That's
than his primary physician, like
Yeah, exactly.
you're the only person that has access.
Like
to
I
that
have a
area.
girlfriend, a waxer, and a proctologist. And that's it. That's the trifecta.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do a couples spa retreat thing with the Mrs. Priest.
Good for
I'm
you,
very
dude.
excited about that.
That is- no, that's very good.
Now I know she's going to try to like finesse some waxing in there.
Is that right?
She's like, oh, by the way, there's a waxing. I was like,
Has she brought it up? Is that something your lady has brought up to you?
when I mentioned that I was doing this, it turned into a big hour discussion of why I don't want to do it, and I'm just like, well, first of all, I've got Nigerian hair,
Right.
very thick, very coarse hair, and I know I'm gonna have the reaction Jack had,
Right.
especially on my arms and legs.
Well, okay, so what did she request? Like, if she had her way, what would you have? Like, if there was an area, if she had to pick an area, what would she request? Do you think?
I'd probably do legs, because
right.
again, with what's dope about the Manscaped is aside from just it sounds like a commercial for Manscaped.
It totally is.
No, but I don't
Promo
just,
code CAPE. No, don't.
exactly.
You
At
want
the bottom.
Yeah,
No, I don't just use
to save 0%.
exactly. I don't just use the Manscaped on the personal parts.
Same. It's a full body. Yeah.
I use it all over.
Exactly.
Even for armpits and everything, and it's clean as day. So,
The lotion feels good after all that, Jack. Doesn't that feel nice? Yeah. Give it a
but
little
I would
finesse.
do legs. I would do legs all
that
the
right?
way up to the moneymaker.
Is there an area she has requested, or is there something she put on the
She-
sign? Like, you
she
should
me-
really wax your what?
She had mentioned she was like a full body. And
Is
I
that
was
right?
like- and I was like, oh my
Would
God.
you, but just for the sake of curiosity, would you do it once?
Would I do a full body?
I'm not saying on camera. Again, I'm just talking about
Not on camera, just
hypothetically,
in
like-
general.
Yeah, in general. Like, would you do
I
it
don't
just
think
to find out?
I don't think I'd do a full body. I'd probably do a part. I'd probably do.
Is that right?
parts.
Because here's what happened with me. So they had sent me an invitation as a regular customer, as a client. They said, we are training our specialists for Brazilians, and we would offer you a free one for the purposes of training. And I'm like, I don't know about that, because number one, it's going to be painful. Number two, what if I like it? Because I'm like, that's an expensive habit, you know,
Yeah.
like getting that done. And I'm like, no, I don't know about that. And then unfortunately I missed the window for that. But then they sent me a promo for, because again, I go to get my eyebrows done for, it was like 40% off like any other services. And I'm like, yeah, now's the time to just get the back taken care of, get the whole.
I used to be
everything.
the wax trainer. All those people there literally only had a week of training, and
Uh-huh.
then they throw you in there with the 40% off incentive.
Really?
So that they could practice on you.
Oh,
So that's what that is.
It's like med school.
So you got,
yeah,
and if it was an intimate waxing, they're all talking about you.
that's fine.
Oh, wow.
Not
They're all
ashamed.
gossiping.
It's okay. I hope they're watching this now. They'll be like, that's the guy.
That's the guy.
Mindminx, how do you feel about that information?
Which information?
The last part right there about the trainees.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Oh, Ash is going to be gossiping about, not when Ash waxing me, she's going to tell
wax
everybody
place
business.
that I worked at, I was always the trainer.
Really?
So after a week or 2 weeks of training, then you bring in the practice
Right.
people.
Oh, I'll
that's
bet.
always
The practice
why-
people.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you go get a shitty haircut at the
Yeah.
cosmetology school
Like,
because
oh.
it's like $4.
Right. You went for a shape up and you have
and
a
he's
crescent
all
moon on
done.
your
He
head.
got a massage and everything out of
You
it.
are all done, Jack. How you feel?
I feel honestly, I feel great.
Overall,
That's
was it
awesome.
more or less painful than what you expected? Overall, because obviously there were some painful
Overall,
parts.
like it's hard to say because certain parts really, really hurt.
Totally.
And some parts were like, okay, that's fine. So I'd probably give it out of 10, out of 6 or 7.
Okay.
At the most, 7.
Bearable.
Yeah.
And again, if you did it a second time, it would be,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be nothing because you know what to expect.
Right.
So
For sure.
good. I'm glad you did. Thank you for doing this, Jack. I realized it was a whole ordeal, but it woke you up.
Let's also give a round of applause for our lovely waxer here.
Absolutely. The waxguru.co is where you go.
Can we get a post? We'll get a post game interview with Ash, of course.
Absolutely.
Like she's got
We
to
have to.
decompress after.
Yes, we'll have to sit.
waxing 3 lovely men.
That's right.
Yeah, and I owe her a chicken sandwich after this.
That's right. And then we're all going to celebrate and go eat.
Yes.
All right.
That feels great, right? To not be
Right.
on
Sitting
your
down.
feet,
You've
to
been
not be
on your feet. You've been working this whole time. You worked all day and then you came
Yeah.
here to do this. How was the experience of getting not 1, not 2, but 3 freshmen?
on camera.
It was fun.
It was fun, right?
Fun. I mean, so I don't know if it's just because it was Jason's legs, but the wax kept breaking. I didn't
yeah.
like that because that hurts.
No, oh, I'm sure because it also makes it more drawn out than it has to be
so I don't know
too.
if it's just because it dried a lot faster. I have to figure that one out. But yeah, it broke a lot on his legs.
It did. It did.
So that was frustrating.
Like what parts? Obviously, when they have more hair in more areas, but what parts are like tougher to pull, or are areas that are like a little bit more tricky?
I don't think it's tougher to pull. Tricky would be with like the inner thighs because you got to stretch the skin. And
Ooh,
it got to
yeah.
a point where I'm stretching the skin. I'm not paying attention. So I'm like pushing against his whole groin so that I can make sure it's taut so I can pull. And at one point, I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry, Jason. Because I didn't realize where my hands were. So that was the only thing. But
Well, you since you've done it so long, you already know this part's gonna hurt. This part-
Yeah.
And then I forget. Sometimes I get desensitized towards it. So it's just like, all right, let me just work fast.
Chatting it up with
Yeah.
Sally while you're just pulling that. Oh, sorry.
Meanwhile, he's suffering.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a day at the office. It's like how, people can do open heart surgery and it takes
Right.
3 hours. Meanwhile, they're just chatting about regular stuff the whole time
Exactly.
because
Like,
they're
did you see the Yankee game?
yeah, I did. I was like, man, I can't
yeah.
believe they came from behind 3.
All right, suction.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Oh, did I drop cigarette ash in there? Oh, damn it.
Scalpel.
So yeah, it is kind of funny how you can just take something like that for you, it's completely ordinary. And meanwhile, the person on the table could very well be suffering or
Yes.
bleeding in
Or
very
bleeding.
small areas.
Yes, that happens a lot.
But what a time, everybody.
It was
What
fun.
a good time this was. It
fun.
was fun to watch. It was It was a hell of a lot of fun to watch.
Oh my,
we had the best seats in the house.
I just love watching people like in their element. You see what I'm saying?
Totally.
No, not suffer. I'm not a masochist.
I mean, not on camera. He's not. He'll admit it to us as soon as we're done. He's like, I fucking love watching these dudes scream.
Oh no.
What did I look like in my element? I've never seen myself.
Well, you'll see. You're very again. Since you do it like regularly. Like, this is your job. This is your profession. Like you're just very cerebral. Like you go about it like. Like you just kind of just get to it, and you kind of just switch. You turn a switch on when you're doing it. Like that's why I'm excited because I want to take everybody to like a Harlem Wizards game, so you guys can see me like performing live in front of like 400, 2,000 people, trick hoops and alley oops, and for three, and all that stuff like that. So how much different that is from podcast me, on camera with the Savages and so forth. So, but no, it's really dope to see you again turn that switch on and just become the wax guru. Like, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Seeing you go to work. And again, just do it so comfortably that you're not even fazed by what's going on.
Yeah.
But also being very, very smooth. And that's the thing you made it for something like getting hair ripped out of your body. You made it as painless as possible for the guys.
And you've been doing it you said over a decade.
15 years.
15 years. This is just another.
That's why I got so upset because I'm trying out a new wax to see if I like it. I don't like it. So that's scratched. But it's not supposed to break like that. So I'm disappointed that happened, of course, on camera because that's not what I do. But I mean,
But we know the reason. So it's not going to happen again.
It's not going to
happen.
There
is that.
And it's more editing for Chris.
A little bit, yeah.
Only get the good parts.
Well, now it is. Well, everybody, we've done it. This has been the first half of Cape in 2023. And we'll be returning in the fall with 10 more episodes for you. But in the meantime, like I said, in the podcast feed, you will get Cape Rewind. You get clips from the archive for the next couple of weeks. Every Monday, you're going to get some audio to revisit from the past. Or if you're new, it's going to be brand new to you. And still video clips from all the episodes over the years. You'll be getting a couple of those a week as well. Because I don't know that there are isolated clips necessarily from this, and there may be in the future, but this is going to be a lot of fun for me to edit, having 3 camera angles.
Oh, yeah.
But this week, the plan is rather than short clips from this, because I do feel like this needs to be digested as an entire viewing experience the first time out. Maybe down the line, we'll have shorter clips. There'll be behind-the-scenes clips this week on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. So a lot of pre-show nonsense. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun stuff. So you will see some cool clips from the recent past and distant past showing up on the socials and again on YouTube this week and for the next several weeks while the show is on break. So I think we gave you something very memorable, a note to leave on, which is going to be great for people who are checking the show out during the break. And this is the last one. They're going to be like, the show's fucked up.
Or if this is their first episode. Oh, this is what he does.
Okay. It's a weird theme, but I guess he's done how many of these? 230 of these. No, not all of them are waxing. This is the first one. Probably not the last, though. But we will find out, of course. I would like to thank the Wax Guru Ash Lazu for all of her hard work today. I would like to thank Marvin Perdomo, who's crazy enough to say, oh, you need to do that show here. Please, let's make it happen in the event space rather than the studio. We're going to build the set. He was just way excited to do it. So thank you to Marvin for having us here for it. Thank you, of course, to KP Burke, Jason Enrique, and Jack DeFranco for being willing participants.
You were excellent participants.
You were all excellent participants, I will say. And this is so worthwhile, and it's something you can show your grandkids one day to be like, this is how dumb I was when I was younger. Don't be like me. Anyway, it's been fun so far.
So I think that we need to find a way to get one intimate waxing, but find an angle where you don't see anything, but you see the reactions.
We will. Full face. I have a feeling there's going to be another one of these.
That's going to be the one where that's the golden ticket.
I think so. I'm going to talk to some more people. People are going to watch this, and there's definitely some guys who are going to be curious after, just like, that's interesting. When they see the before and after, they're going to be like, huh, maybe. I think so.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And that will do it, everybody. In the bag, Cape 230 of these shows. Unbelievable. I mean, not like this, but still, it's a lot of episodes to do. And hey, half of 2023 is over already, so we'll be back before you know it. So until next time, for Ash Lazu, U-Goboy, Marv, Jack DeFranco, Jason Enrique, KP Burke, and Mindminx, this is Chris Aballo, and this was definitely an experiment.